All right. I'm here. Hey. Hey. I'm here. Sorry for taking so long. Give me 1 second. I'm going to send you the I'm still learning. All right. I am going to send you the invite you copy. All right. And I am putting it in the chat. Okay, the StreamYard. Here we go. There's the StreamYard. See if you could click on it and come on up. Can't ban. Oh, how the hell I'm banning? I'm not banning myself. I'm trying to put this on, pin it. All right. Let me know if you have any issues as far as coming to StreamYard. Oh my God, this is fun. Oh, now I gotta bring everything down. All right, so it could be a clearer. Oh my gosh. You got to tell me what brought you my channel. Yeah, it is Showtime Swag. Did you bring SD slots on my channel? That's amazing. I was just talking about them. Oh my God, please come up. Let's have a conversation or we're going to piss some people off. I tell you right now. Hey! What's up? I'm bringing you in. What's up? Hey! You know how long I've been watching you? Do you know how long I've been watching you?
What?
Do you know? Can you hear me? Hold on.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, you can hear me. Okay. You know how long I've been watching you?
How long? Hold on. I can't hear you now. Why is that?
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? All right. I'm sorry. I had the mic off.
Oh, okay.
I forgot which mic I had on. I've been watching you for about 1.5 years. So it started with Easy Slots, right? Because I started watching Easy Slots because he had all the gossiping and stuff like that. And you know, I wanted to be nosy, and I started listening to everything that he had to say. And then one day it went to you somehow, somewhere. The algorithm went to you, and you started giving us a lot of tea also. So I used to confuse you and him. Because I'm trying to figure out, y'all kind of look alike, right? Depending on what.
I don't agree. That's so offensive, but okay, keep going.
How is it offensive? First of all, both of you guys are attractive.
I am half the size of that big bitch, and much better.
No, we're talking about early him. I don't know what size he is now, okay? I mean, if you look at the early videos, okay, because of the beard and everything like that, I had you guys mixed up a little bit until I realized, wait a minute, they're two separate people. Separate entities.
He copied my facial hair and everything. He wants to be me. I know. I
oh Lord, here we go. Please, we already.
He's in love with me. It's been an issue for years, but that's okay.
Anyway, I'm just letting you know how it happened. Then I realized that you guys are two separate and distinct individuals, right? So then I started watching you. Now, what got me is the profanity, right? I'm like, yo, this man is cursing up a storm, and I'm like, hey, YouTube, y'all hear this shit? Why is it that I'm getting flagged all over the place for anything I say? And you can tell somebody to kiss your ass in every different way, in every different language. And I'm like, oh. So that's how come I started watching you. Then after that, you started giving us some real tea, right?
Okay, what tea was that?
Huh?
What tea was that?
Okay, hold on. You were giving some tea that a lot of people did not know. Hold on. I think I'm echoing. Am I echoing, everybody? Hold on a second. Let me make sure that I'm not echoing because that sounds echoing to me. Welcome back, my guy. Hold on. Is everybody... Give me 1 second. I want to make sure that I brought you in. Give me 1 second. All right. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Are we echoing? Everybody okay? Let me know if we're echoing on YouTube because sometimes it's like I'm echoing.
You sound good to me.
Okay, we all sound good. Okay, so forget it. We all sound good. Maybe I could do this. Give me 1 second. Stay right here. Let me change because I'm definitely echoing to myself. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I'm still echoing. Give me one second. I'm gonna actually change the mic. Yeah, because I don't like this. All right. What about now?
Sound good?
1, 2, 3. I'm still echoing. It doesn't matter because I can hear you. But anyway, I'm gonna shut this off and I'm gonna talk to you. So,
Okay.
so what was the first thing I heard that you said? Actually, the real tea started coming to me, I think, 3 months ago, because you started talking about a specific entity. Now, the reason why I knew that you were talking about that particular entity is because they mentioned it on their live that you were talking about them. So of course I had to go see what you were saying about them.
Who are we talking? Dirty Diana or what?
Yeah, Didi. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that piece of shit. Yeah,
Oh
gotcha.
Lord, please. Okay, she already knows. She already mad at me already. So she already mad at me.
What I will say is there's no stopping her becoming mad at you. She gets mad at everybody, and like your life, like there's no like walking a fine line with her because she's absolutely insane. So
I was shocked though, because I was actually shocked because I've been following her for quite a while, to be honest with you. So there's no hate. I will continue to appreciate her, what she has to say. But I was following her for quite a while, and I had no issues with her, and she had no issues with me until I guess people started realizing that I really like following her and really like watching her. And trolls started coming on my live and talking crap. The problem is that a lot of trolls are very good, and they were using her name. So they would come into my live and they would be like, "Oh, we love you. We love you. We love watching you." And it's a troll. And I'm like, "Oh, I love watching you too. And I think she's amazing, blah, blah, blah." But I didn't realize it was a troll until the other day, one of the other people came in and told me, try to check me on my live. And I still need to have words with that person. They're lucky I was in a very good mood to tell me, "Oh, why don't you just block the person?" I'm like, "Who the fuck you talking to?" Well, I didn't say that because I was in a good space. But then after that, she came in my life. We were talking, and I said, "Listen, why do I have to pick sides?" I said, "I'm not going to pick any sides." I said, "Because there's been a war going on for quite a while among the mods, among several channels. I decide personally I'm not going to pick anybody's sides because I personally feel that I am a new channel in the community. I like watching everybody. So, and I don't know none of you. Y'all don't know none of me. So why do I have to pick sides?" That was my argument. So then I asked her specifically, "Are you expecting anybody to pick a side for you?" Because she had every right to tell me on my live, "Yes, I expect you to pick a side." But she's like, "No, we're not close. We're not best friends. So I don't expect you to pick any sides. You doing the right thing. You're doing what's good for you." Next thing I know, I'm hearing that I got blocked.
yeah. I know.
What the fuck is this?
There's no pleasing Dirty Diana. I blocked her once, and I gave her a second chance, and I had to block her again because she's batshit crazy.
But here's the thing that I want to ask you, because you've been here for quite a while. Can you tell me why everybody can't just get along in this community? Why there's so much hate and disrespect?
Oh, sure.
Please fill me in.
People love drama. First of all, just first and foremost, you can say that you don't like it, but people love it. Second of all, there's a lot of pieces of shit in this community. There's a lot of people that do really fucked up things, and I, for one, won't. Channel, I just turn my other cheek or whatever, just continue on my thing. But then when you do that and you don't tell the viewers what bullshit's going on behind the scenes, that's when it festers and it becomes a bigger problem. And it's bullshit. So if somebody does something fucked up, which they're going to do because people are selfish and think about themselves, then the best thing to do, I've learned, is to call it out, because the viewers won't know that somebody could backstab you behind the scenes or whatever, and the viewers won't know that happened to you unless you say something. So I've found that it's just better for my channel to do that and to call it out.
and I love the way that you do that, right? And I'm gonna be honest, my intent to come to the community to actually just to play slots. And then I realized that there's a lot of stuff that's going on in the community that I actually want to talk about, right? And
Sure.
my thing was not to talk into gossip, because my mother's like, because Grandma Flip is like, oh, you gossiping about other people. I said, no, I'm not gossiping. Because the thing is, to me, gossip is to talk about something you don't know. That's gossip to me, like the Inquirer. I'm giving you my age, right? And it was back in the day. Inquirer didn't know what these celebrities were doing. They were making assumptions and talk. Me, I only talk about things that I know. And if I don't know about it, I will get the receipt and be like, hey, this is what happened. And I want to talk about this right here. That's what I want to talk about. So I'm not going to talk about other people's lives and stuff like that, because that's not me. And I know a lot of things about the community that I don't talk about until someday either the content creator talk about it, right? Or until I could get somebody to come and talk about it directly with me, or until I have the receipt. So that's why I don't say that I'm a gossip channel, but I love gossip like everybody else.
For sure.
I ain't even gonna lie. I love me some guy. I love me somebody tell me something.
I agreed. I will gossip about it too, but I've never said anything on my channel that's not true, or that, I maybe embellish stories, or, make them more funny, just, to tell the story or whatever. But everything I've always said has been true and verified. So.
Exactly. Because that's what's so important about us, right? And this is why I love. But before we go on, what happened? And please don't curse him out. Where is Easy Slots? I haven't seen. I looked at his channel. He hasn't been live for a year.
I love Easy. He's still around. I texted him today, but he just isn't part of the community anymore because it became such a cesspool that he just got sick of it and was like, "Fuck this, I'm leaving." And it's really too bad too, because I kind of feel like, even though a lot of people didn't agree with his methods and his, his the way he went about, calling people out and stuff like that, I understand that. But at the same time, like, the fact that he was in the community kind of kept people in line. You know what I mean? Just by existing and just by not wanting to be called out by him, it kept people in line. And now I feel like they're all running amok, and it's disgusting.
I have to say that the people that he was talking about, I personally liked. Okay, this is why
because he talked about everybody.
He talked about everybody, but there's a lot of content creator I personally like, and this is why I tell people all the time, I don't want to pick sides. Don't ask me no questions. I don't want to pick anybody's side, because if Handpay is fighting with ND, I wanna be able to collaborate with ND one day if I meet him, and Mr. Handpay, so I'm not picking sides. Now, with that said, it's not that I'm not going to talk about what's happening. I just don't want to say, okay, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. I'm not doing that, right? But with him, though, he would pinpoint on the subject matter, and but he had some really intense dislike for some people, like really intense dislike.
Sure.
So I'm like, wow. But I watched everything he had to say. I watched everything. I think he did a really great job as far as coming up with the receipts, telling a story, bringing the reason why. Like, he was an investigative reporter in the community. And even though a lot of people came out and was like, well, this is what you're saying is not exactly true. Like you said, he held them accountable just like a reporter. And I tell people all the time, I haven't even started, and I don't want to, because I tell people in real life, I'm actually accredited press in New York, meaning I applied and I'm actually have a press card. This is why I'm interested in telling different stories, investigating. But I said, let me not start that with the Slack community. Let me just back up, because I found myself falling in line. I want to do more investigative work when it comes to like political things and in court drama. That's what I want to do.
Yep.
But sometimes I find myself falling into, look, this is what I heard, this is what's happening, but I'm trying to be good. But with him, I thought he did an excellent job, and I'm sorry that he's not here. But I think he hurt a lot of people's feelings. There were people that was like online crying and coming back. It was like, that's not true. And I was like, boy, are you that powerful? Were you that powerful? And then I found you, and I'm like, oh, but you had the tea. But I love the fact that not only did you have the tea, but you had a flair about it. And not only that, you were cursing everybody else, telling everybody, kiss your twat, kiss all. I'm like, oh.
I think because you just gotta not really care as my thoughts. So I just don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, if it costs me subscribers, or so and so doesn't want to ever collab with me or whatever, I don't care. I started doing this because my love of slot machines, and that's why I'm going to continue doing it. It's not going to change for any of that. And so, yeah.
Well, with me, it's like I love the slot community. I love doing what we're doing, but because we're such a small channel now, and I'm trying to get over 10,000 subscribers, I'm trying to figure out the algorithm, right, of
Sure.
YouTube, of what it takes and everything like that. And I can promise you that it is difficult. As you know, it's difficult, right? And we always keep getting stuck. So I'm trying to figure out the best method to continue growing our channel. And one of the ways that I think to grow our channel is to pretty much get to know different people in the community, see who I can collaborate with, who is going to make it work. And I also don't want to make enemies, right? Like, I love the fact that you're saying that I don't need to be part of anybody's community. I don't care who comes in, because you solo. You pretty much solo. I see you in the car. I see you have your restaurants. You do your own thing. You meet some people. But that's not what I want to do. That's not what my mom want to do. We actually want to be able to meet, talk to, engage, collaborate with other channels. That's what we want to do. But they're making it difficult because a lot of people, the more I'm in the community, the more it seems like people want you to pick sides. It's like,
oh yeah, probably. That's probably true. Because there's definitely like you were watching your thing earlier and you saw Mr. Handpay call out him doing his Foxworth things or whatever. He basically shots fired at Lady Luck at her event in Florida, right?
Oh, so that's what he was talking about. I didn't even know who he was talking about. I'm like,
I think that's who he was talking. I wouldn't watch because of you. I wasn't aware of this or whatever, but I wouldn't watch. I was like, okay, I think that's what he's talking about because it was like 10 different slot channels or whatever for Lady Luck's thing. But like, I don't agree with him on that. I feel like that was kind of a cheap, shitty shot, is my opinion. But like, whatever. But yeah, how do we get on this?
Yeah, I was talking about.
But yes, for sure they want you to pick sides, and I guess Easy Life has been hated other people channels too, and like channels that I've been friends with, and so I won't pick sides with that or whatever. I'll just call bullshit where there's bullshit. Even if I like you or don't like you, sometimes people can take constructive criticism isn't the thing, but I'll speak my mind. You know what I mean? And so, I like NG, but there's things that NG has done in the past that, like, for example, like not calling out D Lucky when given the chance. D Lucky's a piece of garbage.
Who is D Lucky? And that's the thing. A lot of people expect us to come into the community and know what the T is. Like, who is D Lucky? What did D Lucky do?
Easy's got a video about it. Go check it out. And
I want to check out Easy Luck. Okay.
Yeah. It'll tell you everything you need to know. But anyway, so I like NG, and NG knows that, but like I'll call a spade or whatever. Like if I see NG in person, I'll be like, you had the chance to call this person out, and he's a scammer. It is your responsibility with an audience to call out scammers when you see them, and not say that this person's a good person. So I think he just clammed up and he wanted to be the nice guy or whatever, and wasn't going to talk shit, but. Because that's just who I feel NG is. But yeah, no, you're definitely right that the community wants you to take sides. There's good and bad people on both sides, of different cliques in the community, and so just I don't know, do your own thing.
Thank you. But can we get to a point? Because I think I lost a couple of friendship recently, and I was very surprised that I actually lost it, and I didn't even realize I lost the friendship until they stopped communicating with me. And I think it's because all of a sudden people started waking up. And Bad Bet want to come up. I don't know. Do you have tea with Bad Bet?
You can bring him on if you want to. It's your channel.
Okay. Bad Bet. You could click the link and come on up. I'll bring you up. But I started losing a friendship after I actually started liking, in my opinion, Bad Bet Adam content and becoming very vocal about it.
Okay.
Right. I was like, and I was very surprised because I'm like, I've made myself completely clear across the board, and I guess people that wasn't paying attention because I've been talking like this for almost 2 years that I am not going to pick anybody's side. I'm going to like and watch whoever I want to watch, and I'm just going to do my own thing, and I want to be able to meet everyone and collaborate with everybody because, as I say all the time, I don't know nobody. Y'all don't know me. I'm not sleeping with your man. You ain't sleeping with my man. You ain't messing around with my kids. You're not taking away money from my pocket. Why am I going to have issues with you because we meet on social media? It doesn't make sense to me. But there are other people who have long-standing relationships. Everybody had some people who started in the same channel, collaborate each other, and they fell out. But the rest of us who are the children of the community, we don't know these stuff. Why do we have to choose sides? Let me be able to like get into a disagreement with somebody and then I could choose a side. But why are you punishing me or stop talking to me or thinking that I'm a hypocrite, a liar, a fake? Because I just want to stand on business. I just want to stand on who I am. You understand? That's what I don't understand about the community. Let people choose side if they choose to, but for the people who don't, let us live.
I think that you'll find that you're not able to please everybody, and you'll never be able to please everybody. So you might as well just please yourself. But yeah, I just that's just yeah, I understand where that comes from, and so you don't want to call anybody's names though. Anybody who was unfriendly
No,
with you?
I don't want to call the people name that actually stop talking to me because I still love them in real life and I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I just know that one time I reached out and all of a sudden nobody did that. I'm not being talked to, and then after that, at first you think that is just your imagination, and then after that you start realizing that when you're in the same environment, like watching channels, they're not even. When you say hi, they're not even saying hi publicly or privately. I'm like, oh, so we on that time? And I don't know what happened. You understand? So I'm not going to name names. It's good, but it's just weird to me. It's almost like high school to me, right? Like, we are all adulting and we should be able to communicate each other and say, look, I don't fuck with you. Don't talk to me. I don't fuck with
No,
you.
it's 100% high school. That's just the way it always has been and always will be, I'm sure.
But I kind of like the fact that people are also because I'm sometime-ish. I kind of like the fact that some people is gonna stand on their shit. Like Dirty Diana, she was like, she didn't tell me. Okay, so this is the shady bullshit. She did the same thing that my other friends did, right, in the community. And we don't know each other, so we just call each other friends and associates, right? So she, instead of saying it to my face, she went on somebody else's live and said, oh, she did a live and said, I'm blocking Mama Flip, right? Instead of saying it to my face, that person, the other people are doing the same thing. Instead of saying it in my face and saying, "Oh, this is why I'm pissed off at you. You did this and that. Give me a chance to either explain or backtrack or apologize." You just like, we ain't gonna fuck with you. You see, that's not me. If I'm not gonna fuck with you, I'm gonna tell you, look, this is why I'm not gonna fuck with you. This is what you did, and I'm gonna let the whole world know. So that's how I do it. So I kind of like the shade and the pettiness of walking away. Because I'm that way. I'm like, you pulled one on me. All right. Oh, you played in my face. Okay, we good. But, so I kind of like it. But I still think it's childish. You understand?
Sure.
Because you're not brave enough to tell me what time we on. Like, you could have told me what time we're on and let's move on, But tell me something about yourself, though. I think that you are one of the most interesting people, and people gonna hate me. People gonna hate me. I know it because I'm even talking to you. I've already made several enemies right now. Tell me about yourself. What made you decide to like really just be who you are and just say fuck it? Like, I'm just gonna say what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna do what the hell I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk. What made you decide to be who you are?
Well, because I don't like fakeness. I don't think anybody should like fakeness. However, it seems like being fake is the way to get ahead here. But I don't care. Like, I just if I'm gonna be myself because that's the only person I know how to be. If I want to be somebody else, it's a lot of work. And when I approach this, I've just always wanted to just be myself and just have a good time. Like I've never really wanted to have a platform or be like fond or like as famous or whatever. I don't give a shit about that. So if I have to go to the casino and be and not swear or be somebody who I'm not, that's a lot of work. And I would much rather just relax and just have a good time because it's not that important to me. YouTube could ban slot videos tomorrow, and then where would the fuck would half these people be? So it's just like,
and it's scary though, right? Because a lot of us, right, are making money.
If you don't Well, I mean, if you take it seriously, but yeah, that can be scary for you, but it wouldn't be that scary to me because it's just like, I built this, not intending for it to be what it is today. It just kind of wrote me into it. Um, and so it's just something I used to do on the side, and then it just became a full-time thing. And, if it goes away, I won't be happy about it. But at the same time, I will be happy with myself for being who I am, not selling myself out, not fucking people over, not scamming people, and just being able to live with myself and, go move on.
Let me tell you something. Bad Bet could come in at any time, guys. A lot of people say Bad Bet want to come up. He could come in at any time. I sent Bad Bet. You have to click you have to put the StreamYard link so I could see you. I posted it a couple of times. Click this the link and then please come up. I don't see you here, so I can't bring you up until you come in. All right. So I hear you. So I completely agree with you, and I love the fact that you want to be real. You want to keep it alive. I also am worried about the fact that YouTube can pull this channel. But like you, I have a separate life, right? I have a real job.
Right. Yeah.
YouTube take our channel. I'll be very unhappy because I created it for my mom. Right, I don't know if you know the whole story about my mom. I created it for my mom.
No, I read your little bio thing or whatever, the COVID story for sure.
Yeah, so it's important for my mom. So it will hurt me for it to go. So that's why I have to behave myself, right, and not get kicked. But at the end of the day, I also want to be myself. I don't want to feel like I have to be somebody else that I'm not. And if that's the case, even my mom, she be getting on me. She's like, well, you can't do this. You can't say that. You can't do this and stuff like that. And she said, because especially she's upset, and I don't blame her that Foxwood actually, took our, she said that she's okay, but she's also upset that Foxwood took away our pass because of something that I did. And I feel really bad about that, but I'm not going to change and be anybody that I'm not. I can't do it. And I don't understand other people who do that. I really don't. Like, why do you need to be fake? Like, I'm the same person outside of social media that I am at work. I am with my kids. I'm the same person. But with that said, I'm going to ask you some loaded questions.
You can ask me whatever you want to.
So I noticed that there's a lot of little wars, right?
Okay.
But the biggest war that I realize is what I call the mod wars. Okay. Which mean the mod father wars. Are you aware of the mod father war? What I call the mod father war?
No.
Ah, damn! I wish you were aware of it.
I assume it's the moderators being fighting or something. I'm not really sure.
Moderators. There's two huge facets of moderators that are fighting each other, right? And it's not so much the moderators are fighting so much; it is their supporters are fighting each other. So there's a huge war. And I unintentionally fell into it very early on, and I fell out of it. Since you don't want to know about it, since you don't know about it, I'm not going to take too much. But my problem is that the subscribers of these different mod fathers, right, is the mod fathers. The subscribers of the different mod fathers apparently seem to hate each other, right? And they're bringing other people into their war, right? And I don't like it. Because I think it's unfair that we have to choose which mod father we like, right?
Sure. Are the mods like moderators of certain channels that are like the heads of these things then?
They're not, I don't know if I would say they're the head of the thing. I think that the war happened because of them and people are supporting them separately. And there might be a mod mother war, but I'm not 100% sure about that because I haven't really seen it progress as much as the mod fathers. But I don't know if the mod fathers, they already agreed, in my opinion, not to have anything to do with each other. They dislike each other. They're going to move on. But it's the people in their channels that won't leave it alone. And then Bad Bet Adam came into the picture and added all kind of fire and hell and brimstone. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought we left this issue alone.
But he doesn't have any moderators, does he? So like
he doesn't have moderators. He doesn't.
Why is he part of the mod war then?
Because a lot of the supporters who don't like one of the mod fathers are also loving Bad Bet. So that's the funny thing.
Okay, I see.
So even though he doesn't have mods, He also have issues, or he said, Bad Bet, hey, Bad Bet, come up. He said he doesn't have issues with anybody. But the thing is that a lot of people who actually dislike this particular mod, who I personally love, I'm telling you right now, I'm putting it out there, I love him. So y'all can't turn me against that mod father because I love him, right?
Can you say the fucker's name? Can you just say his name? Because I don't know
want to say his name.
Say their names. Name them. Name them.
I don't want to say their name. Everybody, I don't want to say their name. Who has the title mod fathers in our community? Think about it. Come on, who has the names of the mod fathers in our community?
I don't know. I have mods, but there's specifically instructed not to do anything, so I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to look. I ain't trying to get in trouble, but there's two technical mod fathers in the community. You have Bradley, who I love and adore, and you have Glenn, who I love and adore. And none of them I met, but I love them both. Right?
Glenn the gay guy?
Glenn the gay guy is one mod father.
Okay.
Other mod father. I can't believe that you don't know about this tea. I'm giving you tea. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. How am I giving you this tea? I've been talking about this for like 2 years. Okay.
Do Bradley and Glenn not like each other?
Bradley and Glenn apparently have issues with each other, but I'm hoping they decided to let it go and they move on. Like they won't talk about each other, associate each other. They decided, because I got involved in it by mistake. I tried to get them to be friends. It didn't work out. So I believe they decided, look, we're gonna leave it be. So
you jumped in front of a moving train? Why? Oh my God.
I believe that they left it alone. I believe they left it alone. My problem is their supporters won't let it go. They won't let it go. Every time I'm on somebody's chat, I hear mad crap about I hear more stuff about Bradley than I even hear about Glenn. I think Glenn people are always on Bradley's ass, in my opinion. I don't hear too many of Bradley people talking about Glenn. I'm being honest with you. So every time I hear somebody have some shade to say, I'm like, oh, here we go again. And now you have Bad Adam came in. And Bad Adam is an interesting person. I'm trying to figure out where he's sitting in all this, right? Because a lot of people who hate Bradley are on his live, and then Dirty Diana is on his live, but you and Dirty Diana is not getting along. So that's why I wanted to ask you if you have issues with Bad to see where you sit in this, because I'm still trying to figure out where everybody sits.
Bring her on. Bring her on.
Bring Bad back. Oh, Lord. Sure. You do call it. That's right. I just realized you did. You did. I realized you called Bad a different name. I can't bring Bad on.
I call everybody a different name. So, I mean, it is. I very much don't know about the mod father drama or whatever they're talking about. So I'm far removed from that. But I do see them in the chats and stuff like that once in a while, but yeah, I'm not up to speed on everything going on there.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm giving you tea. I don't know. I don't even know how to deal with this. I'm having a moment right now.
Give Mega Mike the link. Have him come on. He's a good time.
I'm too busy making sure he's more than 100 feet away from us. Mega Mike is out of line. Let me tell you something. Everybody, y'all guys could come up. I put the StreamYard link. You guys can't come up.
Gave the link, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, come on up, man. We're having a party today. I didn't expect.
Thought you wanted to have a threesome, Adam. What's going on?
Come on. I forgot that. So you and Adam are beefing with each other. That's why he's not coming up. I forgot that you.
Are you saying he's a big pussy?
I'm not saying that. I love that. You see
what it sounds like you're saying.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to say it again. I want to make sure we understand something, because some people were saying that the reason why I like Bad Bet is because I'm attracted to him. I'm like, no, Bad Bet is like a kid to me. Bad Bet.
Do you have a crush on Bad Bet, madam?
Say again?
You have a crush on Bad Bet, madam?
No, my son, I've tried to explain it to everybody. My son, a lot of people was pissed off with the way Bad Bet came in, right? Right? Hey, Mike. A lot of people was pissed off. Give me 1 second, Mike. Give it,
Mike. Mega Mike, big fan.
Hey, give me a second, Mega Mike. Give me a second. I want to explain to SDI why I like Bad Bet. So Bad Bet came in there, causing all kind of havoc in hell, right? Because in my opinion, And the reason why I like him is because he reminds me of my son. My son is Queen's Flip. And if you don't know Queen's Flip, definitely you guys can do your research. He came into the hip hop industry doing exactly the same thing, breaking, fighting, causing all kind of drama, and he's a huge celebrity now. So I appreciate.
Hopefully, not being a pedophile though, Mama Flip. Let's hope he's not one of those though.
Wait a minute. Why would you call him a ped though, Mega Mike? How are you calling him a ped? Do you know anything that we don't know?
Alleged pedophile, okay? Exactly. But we know that Queen's Flip isn't that. Don't worry, that's fine.
No,
anyway,
my son is not. Thank you very much. But here's the thing, Mega Mike. What is your anger? Why are you so angry at Bad Bet Adam? What is it about him that turned you up? Tell me about it.
Listen. Oh well.
SD, you can ask whatever question you want to too. Please, you can jump in anytime. Go ahead.
You guys carry on. I'm living, so give it to me.
In all reality, I truly have no beef with Bad Bet Adam. The problem with him is he just has an issue with everyone for no reason. Nobody gives a fuck about this guy. Can't you just live your life in Omaha, Nebraska? Like, why do you have to be such an asshole? Like, I don't get it. I really do. He's going after fucking innocent people like PD Slots. Could PD not be a nicer guy? Like, it doesn't make any sense. He's going after like weird, like random people. It's just a.
But I think I have the reason why. But only he could explain it, right? So I'm only equating him to my son. I don't know Bad Bet, okay? I don't know him. Everybody,
he's here. Sure. You give him a link if he would come on and explain himself. I mean, fuck.
But he could come in. But listen, are you guys sure you're not hearing the echo, right? Nobody's hearing the echo except for me.
Yeah, girl,
no echo.
Okay, no echo. Good. Okay, great. Hopefully the YouTube is not going to pick up the echo. Listen. The way I see him, and I don't know him, okay, so we don't have any backdoor conversation. We're not in communication or that. The way I see that is that he wanted to come in and make a heavy impact. And making an impact is going after the bigger channels. Is it right? No, I wouldn't do it, right? But that was his way. And this is what my son did. My son would go to every of these big events and approach these high-level hip-hop artists that he heard or met through someone, and he would be like, I want to battle. Or he would just grab their shirt, and you understand what I'm saying? That's what he wanted to do. And after that, he got into a reputation of being that guy. You understand? Of course, he lost a lot of opportunities too, but this is what he wanted to do, and it was successful for him. Now, Bad Bet, no matter what you guys are saying, he is successful in what he's doing. He's growing very fast.
Mama Flip, anyone that goes live twice a day, it doesn't matter if you're streaming, 12 cents a spin on Buffalo. You go live twice a day for 8 hours a day, you're gonna pick up subscribers, okay? He's gone live he has the time and the stamina to do it all day, every day. God bless him for that. But it doesn't matter. When there's no content on, people will watch SD guy. I mean, there's literally
I see a guy like that. You see the shade?
Listen. People will literally watch anything. Okay, so it doesn't really say anything. It's just he goes live every day. He goes live twice a day. He's trying to be this bad boy of the slot community. He's trying too hard. I honestly wish he would take you up on this offer to join this panel, because I'd love to have a conversation with him.
Come on up.
Yeah, I'd love to talk to this guy.
Maybe he's scared of you, Bad Beta Mike.
I don't think he's scared of anybody. He said he was going to come up. I don't think he's bad. But okay, so Mega Mike. So seriously though, like but we got to give credit where credit is due. People may watch slot channels, but they don't normally subscribe, right? Because we've been at it, me and Grandma Flip been at it for 3 years, and we just hit 7-8, where he's almost at 20K in what 7 months, 5 to 7 months. You got to give him credit. Whatever method he's using, right, is working with the community where he's picking up subscribers. And
sure. We're not saying that that's not real or anything.
But that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying that he decided to pick a method, right? He decided that this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick this method in order to make sure that my channel gets built, that I am known in this community and stuff like that. Now, of course, people have a right to be angry and like, you know, you're doing too much.
I don't know that people have the right to be angry about that.
No.
He has every right to do that or whatever. People have a right to be angry though about him like talking shit and saying that he's the fastest growing slot channel when he's not, or you know saying things that aren't true. That's where at least I have a problem. But yeah, no, I'm not mad at someone else's success. That means nothing about my own. But
isn't he the fastest growing? Okay, hold on. Who hasn't been growing faster than him at the last 5 months besides him?
Vegas Matt amongst Bluff. No. I mean, I couldn't go on.
I'm not talking about the Titans. I'm not talking about those guys. I'm talking about, I call them the first, the 1% of our industry, the Titans of industry. Anybody who has like six figure, we know. I'm talking about currently right now, within the last, let's say 5 months, right? Who just walked in.
Sure. I'm a super gambler, but he deleted his channel this day. But I mean that's one that comes to mind. I mean, but
yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry if you want to say he's the fast growing slot channel amongst the subset of people or whatever. Fine, but like then you got to say that. Like I don't live for falsehoods. Is all I'm saying.
Okay, now Super Gambler. The rumor has a Super Gambler shut down his channel. I heard that the other day.
Yeah, I went and looked for it. I couldn't find it, so I assume that's true.
Yeah.
So what happened to Super Gambler?
I don't know. Rumor has it, whatever.
Mega Mike scared him away because he's an asshole.
Mega Mike scared Super Gambler away?
Mm-hmm. No, listen, I had no. See, the thing about Super Gambler, authentic. With Adam, it just seems very forced. It's very fake. It's a phony slot channel. It's not even. Again, how anybody can watch that for longer than 30 seconds is, they should be, when you're on death row, it should be like death by watching Bad Adam for more than 14 minutes. I mean, there should let's get rid of the firing squad and let's just put up, watching Bad Adam for more than 10 minutes.
You're saying you don't feel that Adam is an authentic slot player, but Super Gambler was? Is that what you're saying?
Well, Super Gambler, he clearly got a gamble in his heart. The guy just liked to throw money in there and just press the button as fast as possible.
Sure that's true. The way he fast played through everything, I feel like there was something else going on there, but I don't know. But I'm not sure that I agree. Trust me, that there's plenty of people in the slot community that have tried building up a platform that aren't real slot players. I'm not sure that I think that way about Madam.
Well, I don't know Super Gambler. I only heard Super Gambler after he was gone because I forgot who brought him up and said that he left. I think you did. I think do you want to be known as SD or Casino Realness? Because I already know you as Casino Realness.
SD guy is my main channel. Casino Realness is just my fuck off channel.
Okay. So SD, I am SD guy.
They're both not worth watching, by the way.
I love watching them. I love watching them. No, you can't. No, Mega Mike, no, you can't with me. Sometimes at the middle of the night, I fall asleep watching them because I'm like, yo, what?
Me too. I fall asleep watching them in the middle of the day. I mean,
you see, I enjoy his content. You see how he switched my shit around?
I live for it. I love it.
It's the cure for insomnia. I'm telling you. They always say, do not operate a vehicle while watching SD Guy. That's always.
He's so funny too. But no, let's go back to Bad real quick for a minute. First of all, I don't agree that he's fake. I don't think that he's fake gambling in order to just be a gambler. I think that he had a method about it. And he wanted to come in and he wanted to make an impact on the community, and that's it. Now, I personally, because there were several things that I caught on to. Like there was an incident with someone named Tara, but everybody in the chat was like, well, Tara came here after showing her behind, so she get what she get. The black lady in the bathroom, I felt bad about that and stuff like that. And I'm not sure what's the issue with him in these spots. That I don't know. So there's certain things that I personally would not do myself. But again, I see what his method is because I see what my son did.
Hold on. What happened in the bathroom?
I'm sorry.
What happened in the bathroom?
So there was a black lady who came and she came on his live and she was just telling him that the fact that the bathroom door opened while she was using it and the casino is not taking accountability and they acting like that she is like she's a joke. So she was a big, thick black woman. So she reminded me of myself. So the next day, I'm not even laughing. That's not right. That's not even right. I'm not even laughing at you, Bad Becca. I was like a little annoyed. Bad Ben had an IG photo of her in a toilet when she showed his channel, and I was like, oh hell nah, oh hell nah. But you know something, a woman with my sense of humor, I could see the funny, but I was like, oh man, she's gonna be hurt if she sees that because she actually was talking to him, right? But what I'm saying is that he does exactly the same thing. It's like he's doing it in order to grow his channel. That's what his channel wants, right? Thank you, Slider Like a Hide. How my love? How are you? That's what his sliders wants. This is my says. I love Slider Like a Hide. Because that's what they expect from him, right? And he's giving them what they want, and they love him for it. Because I'm on his chat. I did love him for it. I mean, I've had thank you so much, ND guy, for saying that you appreciate the fact that I didn't back down from the troll on his chat. I don't back down from nobody because nobody can.
No, I like that. I like that someone came to you and said they didn't like you for this reason or that reason, and you said, "Well, I'm sorry that I'm not for you." But that's what I said earlier about you. You can't be friends with everybody. You can't please everybody. So you just gotta please yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mama Flip ain't scared of no one. Just like Bad Adam's not scared of anybody except for Chris Hansen. He is a little bit scared of Chris Hansen. If Chris Hansen walks in his head, he's a little scared of that. But besides that, Bad Adam has no fear. You got to give him credit there. He has no fear at all.
That's what I have to do. And then that's why. Okay, now with that said, we all believe now. Why is he fighting with PD Slots? What happened with that?
Why isn't he on here to answer that? Is what I want to know. He's here, is he not?
Did Bad Bet leave, guys? Bad Bet, are you here?
He's watching. Come on, girl. Come on.
After Adam came for him. So yeah, so a lot of people are talking about it because PD actually came on my live too the other day because it so happened that I was talking and somebody told Mr. Handpay that I was talking about him and he showed up and I was so surprised. I was like, oh my God. So a lot of people were showing up. So PD came in and PD and some of his supporters was talking to PD. It seems to me that according to my understanding that Bad Bet Adam, or at least according to his supporters, that Bad Bet came out of nowhere and started attacking PD, right? Slots. Now, I was in one of the live myself, and I said this. When I came on the live, I heard PD said something about somebody, but I did not know. No. I heard Bad Bet said something about somebody, and he didn't say F somebody, but he said something similar. Not F, but he said something similar. And I'm like, T? I said, just like, this is me, but I said it on the chat. Is there drama? And that's how Bad Bet met me because he was like, no, there's no drama. Who are you? And let me look at your channel. So that's how he got to know me. So after I left that live, obviously I watched several slot channels. I went to PD Slots and I saw somebody mention with abbreviation Bad Bet Adams. I'm like, okay, so was Bad Bet Adams talking about PD Slots and PD Slots are talking about Bad Bet Adams? So when I came back and I started talking about it, I'm like, okay, I think the drama happened is that one of the people in the chat went to Bad Bet and say PD Slots is talking shit about you, even though PD Slots wasn't talking shit about him. And Bad Bet was like, who the fuck is PD Slots anyway? Fuck PD Slots. And then somebody went to PD Slots and say, oh, Bad Bet Adam just said fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that's how the beef starts. I think the community is starting the beef, not the content creators.
That very well could be. I think that Bad Bet Madam's like the way he approaches things and like you said like your son or whatever, he's start picking fights with everybody, but you can't really be mad at PD Slots for like if Bad Bet Madam threw punches at him or whatever. You can't expect him to like not exactly like be happy about that, you know what I mean? Like so I don't know, but I mean all I know is what I've heard is like you say a channel name or whatever, and he shits on him right away. So, okay. But like I said, have not seen that myself. I've just heard what other people say that he says about them or about me or whatever. And so my only beef is that he has said that he's a fast growing slot channel, and that's just not true. It's never been true. It may be true someday, but it's just not currently. And so please don't say that.
Yeah, and that is his number one thing, Mama Flip. Again, my only beef with him is very particular, which is he starts shitting on people right away. If you have any form of criticism about this guy, he pulls up your channel right away, and it doesn't matter if the channel's larger or smaller. I'll give an example because I don't think Big Slaughter would care. Big Slaughter went into his chat one day. Adam pulls up the chat right away, pulls up Big Slaughter's page and says, "Oh, look at this guy! Who would subscribe to him? He had his CashApp in his bio." Now, I guess Big Slaughter had a like a donation link or something in his bio at some point, and Big Slaughter said, I had it from a while ago. I meant to take it down, and Kurt adjusted that. But anyway, he just has a criticism about anybody, whether the channel is big or smaller. It doesn't matter. He thinks he's doing everything right. And the only thing he's doing right is going live very often. But besides that, there's nothing proprietary about what he does. It's not entertaining. There's nothing cool. The only thing he does is he reads every comment, which is weird, actually. It just feels very robotic.
Well, a lot of people love that, actually. They do love the fact that he reads, because I get a lot of criticism that I don't read the chats. So,
Right. No, I agree with you that a lot of people do love that or whatever, but I also agree with Mike that it comes off very robotic. But like you said, that seems to be working for him. So
it's definitely working for him. I think the most interesting thing that I'm hearing now is the fact that when he brought up my channel, because he did the same thing to me, and he brought up my channel, and he was very sweet about his review of my channel. And he said, "Can I give you an advice?" And we're just chatting, and he started giving me advice. "You're short. You should do this. You should do that." And I appreciated his advice. So I guess he came across as being helpful and sweet to me and my channel. That's why I didn't have any issues with his review. And also, Big Slaughter should not have removed his Cash App. Are you crazy? That's nonsense.
I will never take advice from someone who's only been in the community for 3 months. It's just my thoughts. But I'm not saying that his advice was bad. I don't know what it was, but I just would be like, "All right, girl, take a seat. I've been here 13 years.
Well, I haven't been here 13 years, but I did like the fact that he told me that my short, which he's right, the short was it had like and I still can't fix it because of YouTube. It had the thumbnails was shrink, and I needed to expand it a little bit more. So I really appreciate that.
Mama Flip, with all due respect, who the fuck is he to even give you any advice? Like, sit in your fucking lane and shut the fuck up. Like, you don't need advice from anybody. Do what you're doing, and that's it. He comes in out of nowhere and thinks that he's the fucking be-all, know-all. Give me a fucking break. I would have told him to go fuck himself. You had nice saying, "Oh, I appreciate it." I would have said to suck my.
Mega Mike,
you are way too nice. You are way too nice.
I promise you, I'm not. I can be a bitch. I promise you, especially if somebody pisses me off. But I thought it was sweet though, because people in the community, even though no shade on the community, but people don't like to help. People don't like to help. They don't want to give advice. They feel like by giving advice or helping, it's taking something away from them. Me, I'm all about helping people. I don't give a fuck if I meet you in a casino and street. You ask me questions, I tell you, call me, email me. I'll hook you up with my host. I'll hook you up to make you send the channel. I'll tell you what equipment to get. I'll send you super chat. I'll watch 3 or 4 channels because I want to be part of it. So when I meet somebody to me who seems genuinely want to help, I accept it like the person want to help. You know what I'm saying? So I don't take it as if, oh, who the fuck is he to tell me something? Because I was like, oh, that's a good point. Oh, yeah, I could do that. And he was like, yo, Mike, you need to get, even one time we were talking about the mic. I'm going to tell you a prime example. I saw several content creators wearing these mics, and I couldn't tell what the name of the mic is, but I saw that it was a great mic. And I promise you, on several lives, for a while, I was tagging everybody. Hey, what's the name of your mic? What's the name of your mic? Nobody responded. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm one of many, right? So it's possible people didn't see my comment to answer the question, but he was the one that was like, okay, this is the proper mic. It's going to cost this amount of money. And I was joking with him. I said, I can't afford it. But it's the kind of information, what I find, if I ask him a specific question, he'll answer, right? to give help. That's how I see it. But I hear you. No, I respect what you have to say, but that's how I see it. Oh my God! Anything else we want to say? I don't know why Bad Adam's not coming up.
He's a pussy. That's why.
Guys, anybody who's bad, that's not nice. Now you're gonna get him.
I love getting Mega Mike riled up. And
I do not agree.
So
Adam, please do not come at me and start cursing me out. Next thing I know,
if he does that, then you're better. Then fuck him, because you have done nothing wrong but stick up for him in this conversation. First of all,
I like him. I do like him.
You know, and you offered to come out too. So. If it was Dirty Diana, she would block you because she's just a fucking psycho. I don't know that I think Adam's a psycho.
Wait,
but
Dirty Diana blocked you?
Yes, you didn't see it was a big team. That's what me and SD guys was talking about. I said I forgot. I said the enemy of my enemy is not friends. That's how we started this conversation, because trolls came and started in my life. Well, okay, so
that's a huge loss.
Yeah. Mega Mike behavior. I liked her though. I did. I liked her.
What are you gonna do now? It's horrible. Oh, I'm so. Are you in mourning?
You're so mean.
Oh.
Why you mean I liked her? I mean, like, why am I being funny? My whole thing is her. Why am I being
her husband and Bad Adam have some things in common. Anyway.
God.
Allegedly. I don't know. Anyway, listen. I don't know. Listen again. I want to reiterate one thing. I have zero beef with Bad Adam. I think it's great that I like to stir the pot a little bit too. What I don't appreciate is the fact that he goes after everyone, and then he doesn't give people the platform to defend themselves. So that's it. You know, that's my whole beef with him. He just needs to take a fucking chill pill. That's what he needs to do.
So here is now a very important question I want to ask you guys. Okay, why does a content creator has to be dragged for their association with someone who has legal ramification? Right, my son has had various allegations, right, and has various legal ramifications for things that he's done in the past. Am I now not supposed to support my son? Am I supposed to be blacklisted for the community because for something that either a loved one has done? Is that really fair?
No. I'm not sure what you're talking about. No, I don't agree with that. But I mean,
I can tell you, SD, what I'm talking about. So I didn't know anything about Didi. Didi has a relationship with somebody. I don't know who it is. I don't even want to know, but somebody tagged me on a post, like a channel tagged me on a post and tag a bunch of us on a post about Didi. And I asked the person, why are you tagging me on this post? I said, are you trying to tell me that I shouldn't watch Didi because a whole association with this person? Because my whole thing is, did she do it? Because if she did it, that's another conversation. But if she is associated with somebody who did something bad, am I not supposed to stop watching her? That was my question.
No, I agree with you. I've not come for Didi about that at all in this chat. I've just said she's a garbage human being and a psycho, and those are true statements. But yeah, no, you're right. I don't think that it's fair to come for her for what is in her husband's past. But what Mega Mike said was funny. I mean, it was just generally a funny joke.
Mega Mike is out of line. Mega Mike is throwing allegations. Mega Mike, you're throwing allegations out here. You're about to get yourself in trouble. And you're about to
listen. I literally, Mama Flip. I was very careful. I made sure I said allegedly about 50,000 times.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Also, I do want to say I agree with SD guy, where again I don't understand why people are going after Dirty Diana. She didn't do anything wrong. You know, it was someone that she's related to or whatever, and we're in a relationship. That's again, you can't hold what someone else did against that person. So
thank you.
I have no beef with Diana. Diana's Diana. She's just a little wacky. I mean, you either love her or hate her. There's nothing in between.
Well, she apparently there's nothing between her with her either, because she over here, she's just blocking people and shit out of out of the whim. I mean, I would have had more respect for Dirty Diana when she, because she was on my live like you guys. We weren't. She was on my chat. If she had said, you know,
invite her on, Dirty Diana. Click the link. Come on, let's go.
Please.
I'd love to talk to Dee Dee. I would love to talk to Dee Dee.
Oh my God, I would. Well, I mean, her people. Please tag Dirty Diana because she loves to come in and start sneaking in our lives. She is more than welcome to come in and have this conversation. But I welcome anybody. Anybody who want to come up, I'll bring you up as long as you're respectful. But with her, right? If I ask you, do you have a problem with me not picking your side? And you say, no, I don't have a problem with you not picking my side. And then you come in and the next day you block me because you have a problem with me not picking your side. I have a problem with that. That's silly. That's wrong. I like the pettiness. Yeah. I like the pettiness of the bullshit, but to me that's childish because you could have
insane. She's insane. She's an insane person. She's an insane person. It's a fact. Okay. It's not an opinion. It's a fact. She's an insane person.
All right. So did Dirty Diana had a physical altercation with someone at the casino?
Physical? Describe physical. Hold on, I'll bring receipts.
Please bring receipts.
He's very good.
I want to ask if this is true. I want to ask if this is true. Please bring receipts. And please bring receipts.
I don't exactly call this physical. It was a verbal altercation with Debbie Loves Slots.
Okay, tell me about. I wanted the receipt. I refuse to talk about it.
I have receipts from both angles. Give me one.
Please. Second. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna make you. Is there a way for me to make you? Hold on. I don't know how to do this.
I'm gonna show you my drug dealer phone. Okay, so this is the altercation from Debbie's point of view. Okay.
Okay, I want to see. Can I make you? Okay, I can't.
No. This is from Dirty Diana's point of view. God damn it! Hold on.
Oh my God.
I heard you call me ugly. Yeah, you did in your channel. Because you saw me in a picture and you called me ugly. Why does your boyfriend stalk me? Yeah, he did from the get 3 years ago when I was on TikTok. Yeah, he did. He came up and hit me in the shoulder. Yeah. So what's your... No, he did. I have proof. Well, and then out of the blue, why? Because I'm beautiful.
Okay.
I'm removing myself so we could all see, okay? Mega Mike, I removed you too.
Because you have so many haters. No, you have haters. You talk shit about lesbians and gay people.
Okay. So that's from her angle. And then from this is from the same altercation from
my boyfriend plays here. Because you're afraid to go to I have never met you because you have so many haters. I don't have haters. You have haters. No, you have haters. I have 13,000 subscribers. You talk shit about lesbians and gay people. I never have in my life. That was made up. No. Made up. That's why I don't like you. No, that's made up. That is made up. I have very many homosexual friends. Why did the people talk shit about you? Because they lie about me. Because everybody lies about you. Well, I'm sorry if they do. Everybody's fault, right? Yeah. Except you. It's okay. I can call security. You want to be in California so bad. Call security. Let me get Ryan. Let me get Ryan.
So that's the altercation I think that you're speaking of. I don't call that physical. I just call that women being fucking women. I don't know.
Wow. First of all, we finally got a chance to see what Dirty Diana looked like in real life, right? I never saw her. I only see her legs and stuff like her shoes. So wow. So that's what happened?
That's
and you wish you could stab your eyes out right now, don't you, Mama Flip? I know. I'm only kidding. She's a beautiful young 60-year-old woman. I'm only kidding. God bless her.
Behave yourself.
I am.
So I'm shocked, because I heard about it, right? I heard about it, but I didn't have the receipts. Look at you having the receipts, not you. What other receipts you have?
Oh, I have everything. You want to see her dirty pussy too?
No. Let's not talk about. I'm actually a woman. I love women and stuff like that. But I love the men's. I love the men's. But I said I do support my female content creators, so I'm not gonna put that on her. But I did hear that she talks about how I think one time she was on live and she did a video, and then everybody's sharing that same video for years. Like, what is it about her doing that video that everybody feel that they need to share it all the time to show that she's a dirty person? Because that's her name, right? Dirty Diana. What is it about her doing that video that a lot of people feel that they should share it to bring her down a peg?
It's kind of shocking, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I have all kinds of shocking shit in there. I don't know. I don't know what her pussy. I don't know if my boyfriend says it's a nice looking pussy, actually. So I don't know, but it's just kind of shocking, I guess. I don't know. It's nice to have receipts. And
I love receipts. You know, I love receipts. I love the tea that you have. No, please do not show the video of her showing her punani on my live. I'm good.
I'll send it to you privately, Mama.
Please don't. Please don't. I don't need to see it. Also, as outrageous,
yes, you do.
I don't need to see it. As outrageous as I'm gonna be, two of my son's content creators. But my son has something called Flip the Network. Two of the people who actually are part of his, I guess, castmates has shown their panani online. One named Nicole and the other name is Blair, right? Poor Blair, she actually had a piece of tissue on her situation and they dragged her for months that she had to leave. She was okay with showing her panani, but apparently she was offended that people was like, didn't you see that tissue there that you could have removed?
Was it like hanging from the roast beef flap or something? Like what was it?
I mean, right inside. It was right inside. Like they made her life a miserable hell. Now
that's horrible.
Blair, and I'm about content. I'm like my son. I'm about content. Anything that you need to do in order to bring infamy to your name, I'm about that. I live for that life. But the thing is, I'm not shocked by it because I've seen other people do it in my son's lives. You understand what I'm saying? It's people who wants to be outrageous.
Sure. And I think the moment that you're embarrassed about, first of all, she did that herself. It wasn't like, revenge porn or anything like that. Like, just own it. Like, just don't be ashamed of it. Own it and
move on.
Nobody can use it against you. You know what I mean? So, like,
that's exactly how I feel about it. Like, but the thing is, yes, I agree. Use it. This is who you are. This is my name. This is what I did. I'm moving on. I don't give a fuck how many times you shared it. I'm the one that did it myself. I'll share it for you if you want to see it. That's the type of time I'm on, Oh my God. Go ahead. So any other important tea that you want to share with the room?
What now?
Any tea that you want to share with the room that we want
Mega Mike has all kinds of it, don't you, Mega Mike?
No. I stay out of it. I stay in my own lane. I'm very, I'm not opinionated at all. I just stick to myself. No sense in involving myself in things that don't concern me.
I think me and Mega Mike do have a conversation. Now, I told you, were you MAGA? Did you say that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I was absolutely. Mega Mike couldn't get streaming permission at any casinos. They didn't like Mega Mike. They love Mega Mike, though. Mega Mike got permission the first time he tried. Mega Mike couldn't get it if he tried. He tried really hard, too. But it's so funny. What a difference one letter makes. It's great. I'm telling you.
When I saw your name that time, and we were in a live together, I just rolled my eye. I don't know if we were at Avalon lives together, and I saw your name, and I just shook my head. I'm like, yo, this boy is playing. And he is just playing, and you had no shame about you. And then the next time, I'm like, wait a minute. Did he change his initials? Like, what's up with that? But you're a prime example of why you should appreciate Bad Bet Adam because of the fact that you came out here being yourself. Whether I like it or not, you came out here and said, this is the name I want, and I'm going to move forward. You changed it in order to be put, because as you said, get too far
But
with
Mama Flip, there's a difference between not giving a shit and then going after other people. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Having a nonchalant attitude of just not caring and, you know, I don't care if you don't like my name or not, don't watch me or whatever. That's one thing, and I think that's a cool it's a cool way to operate if that's what you're down to do. On the other end, I don't think it's cool to start going after other channels just for the sake of trying to be controversial. Again, he doesn't. He gets enough subscribers just by going live. You don't have to be a dick on top of it. That's just my opinion.
I'm not the I don't want to come across as the bad Adam like defender, because he could defend himself. But can I ask a question? Does anybody know how it started? Did he come out, just started bad mouthing people, or did someone say to him that in the chat that somebody insinuated? Because that's what happened with me and Dirty Diana, because she got mad at me because she felt that I gave the trolls a platform to talk shit about her. Did that happen, or did he come out first live as like, fuck PD, fuck Big Slaughter, fuck Mega Mike, fuck y'all all, I'm the big shit in this time, fuck y'all, and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do? Is that what he did, and that's why people are mad?
No, he did the same thing that he did to you. He pulls up people's channels and he starts becoming hypocritical and starts like, here's what I would do differently. Because again, he's the fucking YouTube specialist. Who would have known? So he's the expert.
Okay, so then the offense is, wouldn't that be equal? Because if he's coming up and he's saying, look, well, okay, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like he's a YouTube expert. He's basically Brian Christopher if Brian Christopher was on meth for about 10 years.
I love Brian.
You know what I mean? So
I love that. He's the first one I watched. Brian Christopher was the first one that I watched. Okay, I love me. Please, can we put BC out of our? Can we not have any BC slander?
Oh God.
I love it.
I have so much BC slander, but we'll save that for another time.
Can we not? I love when I tell you.
He's a garbage human being. He's so fake. That's so.
This is why people are pissed off at me.
Such a piece of shit. He is a piece of garbage. I will tell you things about him that will ruin your day, and I apologize.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
He steals from people. He's a thief, and he's a garbage human being. I'm sorry, Punkin. It's just a fact. It's not an opinion. It's a fact.
Okay.
I just gotta say it.
Is he not one of the originators? Okay. Is he not one of the originators in the community? He's the one that actually make us like online slot planes legendary. Is he not? Should we not be grateful for him because he's the one that put
grateful? I don't think grateful is the right word, but I don't think that you're wrong in that he was one of the first. At one time he did have the biggest slot channel in the community, sure, but that doesn't give you the right to steal from other creators and do the shitty things that you did to get there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, sorry, Punk, but yeah, he's a garbage human being.
Stealing and hurting others is wrong. Okay, and we should say allegedly.
100%. If he did the thing to your channel that he did to some of the other channels that were your size when he was coming up, you would think the same way that I do about him, and that's what really pisses me off when there's other creators out there that do support him. It's like, just because it didn't happen to you doesn't mean it didn't happen, and if it did happen to you, you'd feel the same way.
Of course I would.
Disgusting.
I would feel the same way, but here's the thing: here's a conversation we need to have. Almost like Bad Bet, right? When you coming into the industry, you have the hawks and you have the doves, right? The hawks are going to destroy everything in order to rise, right? And then you have the doves who are coming in slowly, lovely, flying in, and sometimes the doves make it, but sometimes the hawk will come in.
As far as I know, though, Madam has not stolen from anybody. Stealing is an actual like that's really fucked up what Brian Christopher did. As far as I understand, Batman Madam's just a big shit talker. Whatever, fine. But that's not actually like physically harming someone else, in my opinion, the way that Brian Christopher did.
No, he stole 3 hours of my time in the 5-minute increments that I watch his shit over and over. So when it pops up, I keep saying, do not recommend this channel. and it continues to pop. YouTube is trolling me every day. I am telling you, I get trolled by you. Do not recommend this channel. I don't understand why. I think he might have like paid off somebody, you know, to just continue to like pump his shit out. I'm telling you. Anyway, I'm only kidding. Listen, at the end of the day, nobody wants any ill will towards Adam. Listen, just don't be a dickhead. Like there's particularly nice people. Again, PD is one of the nicest guys you'll ever know. There's other channels out there that just don't deserve. Big Slaughter is one of the nicest guys out there. You don't need to go after people for your own sake of trying to grow. You're growing organically. You're growing because you're live twice a day. You don't need to grow because you talk shit. I'll give it. You know what? If I have to give, you always say, just give a piece of positive feedback.
Yeah.
The call-in segment that he does is very. It was a good idea. I like that. I like the idea of having your viewers call in and getting feedback in the moment. Instant gratification. And that's one thing I'll give him credit for. I haven't seen it done before during a slot play or whatever. So credit there where it's due.
I mean, it's actually amazing. And the funny thing is that I see a lot of the stuff that he's doing, other communities has already done, like the callings and stuff like that. The hip hop community that does that. They do that all the time when they do their lives and outside. So
yeah, Megan, your girlfriend Cheryl did that on her live streams all the time.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I missed the Better News. That's how I used to get all the intel was from Better News.
I've never heard of Better News.
Rest in peace, Cheryl, wherever you are. We miss you.
Oh, I don't
Sweet
know
angel.
who Cheryl is. I don't know Better News. Now, okay, I don't want to talk about BC Slots, but I think that you threw a lot of slander on BC Slots on my channel. So let's talk about it a little bit more. Now, is there any receipts or proof of what you're saying? Or
Everything.
And did he have an opportunity? Did anybody give him an opportunity to explain exactly what happened? Because what I find is there's two sides to every story.
I agree there's two sides to every story. And if you ask me, if someone's given the chance to give their side of the story and they don't give their side of the story, then you default to the other side of the story because that just means what everybody else is saying is absolutely true.
I mean, on social media, yeah, but not in real life though. Because it looks like he's the type of person that he wants his private life to be his private life and his business life to be his business life. So he doesn't look like the type that will come out here and actually, I don't think I've seen him yet attack another person or even bring up any controversy on his channel. That's how he chooses to move, though.
Sure, but I mean,
like
I understand what you're saying there. Listen, there was an entire forum that was attached to this entire thing. Not a single one of those people came out and said that it didn't happen the way that I told the story that it happened.
Okay.
And you know, I guess you're right. He doesn't his side of the story, but he's never shared it. And if you ask me, that's just an admission of guilt. Just like Brandon O'Brien got called out for doing fake table game play or whatever, and then he went and turned his comments off on his fucking videos and then never addressed it. If you ask me, that's an admission of guilt. That means that it's exactly what happened. So otherwise you would make a video addressing it. Do you not agree?
I'm in between of that because I personally myself and I would make a video and address it, like me, right? Because I'm like, I'm not standing on your bullshit. Don't be coming in here talking about me, blah 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 blah. That's just me. I'm gonna do it. But let's say that you are, because he was originally in the industry, right? He was a movie. He did movies, right? So let's say that he came in saying that, look, I want my channel, my life, my image to be this way, right? I'm friendly. I mean, I have a great husband. I have a great life. I love playing slots. Also, I want to be in the industry, right? I want to be more than just a slot player. I want to be able to be an image of other for a bigger company. I want to eventually work with the people that's making, slots, right? Let's say that he has this whole plan, like 10-year plan. And in that 10-year plan, in order to continue to rise, he can't engage in these allegations because if he talks about it, then he's going to give the company who's going to be like, yo. And also, he might have a lawyer who said, don't say shit about it. Just ignore it. does that mean he's guilty?
But does that mean? Yeah, I think it does. I mean, I'm sorry, but then you just have to go through assuming that that's the way that is, because if you don't address it, then you're guilty. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. If you say that I did something and I didn't do it, I'm gonna fucking tell you that I didn't do it. And I'm gonna come to the table and say, these are the receipts. Like, this is why. This is not what happened. But if you are guilty of it, the best thing to do is just not address it and keep moving along, because people have the brains of goldfish and will forget about it. And that's the direction he took. But
well, I could tell you that again, I only could use it because I am a celebrity mom. And so I've been through everything, and I call my son a celebrity because he's actually a celebrity. A lot of people are like, oh, he's not a celebrity. In our community, he's a celebrity, right? I know for a fact that there's been certain situations where my son came out publicly to fight about, right, very early on, to address a situation, and they would bring the receipts out over and over and over again every time something else new happened. He already addressed it. He says what happened to it, right? He said that this is not what happened. They will clip it up and they will use it as a receipt for something else that happened, right? So is it better not to say anything at all, especially publicly? Maybe reach out privately, not to say anything at all, because they're going to use it against you anyway.
No, okay. I'm with SD guy. If you're not guilty, you just say, hey, this person's talking out of their ass. I can prove why they're wrong, and that's it. You end it. If you are guilty, you just ignore it, and like SD guy said, you just assume people are going to forget about it in a week, and that's it.
I hear you. It's not, and I'm not against you guys, because I'm the type of person that I would address it. I just know that there's a bad time for addressing situations. Like a prime example, Big Slaughter the other day. I was very surprised. Not the other day, a few months ago. Apparently, he's friends with someone who broke up with someone that's part of Didi camp, right? Yeah. Behave yourself. Behave yourself, SD guy. Behave yourself. Because I know you're about to bring out the tea. We all know what happened.
Big Slaughter got right ahead of it. You know what I mean?
Yes, he did. He got right ahead of it. He did his content, and then he went outside and he expressed it, and he said exactly what happened. And he said that it's not me, that is not true. I love the fact that he did that, but guess what? Every other day now, Didi and the content creator, right, that actually started it, will come back and be like, well, he said this and that's not true. This is what happened, blah, blah, blah. I appreciate the fact that he came out and he said it. He had to, because he felt that he was being disparaged. And I would do the same thing. But if he had not said anything, would they be able to use his statement against him over and over again? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they're only going to believe what they want to believe any which way. You know what I mean? But either way, I love me some BC slots and stuff like that. I don't want to know what he did or how he did it. I love him. I love Marco, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I do love him. I'm sorry.
Well, that makes one of us Mama Slots.
Yeah.
Mama Flip.
Mama Flip Slots. I love it. And I'm sorry if he had heard, and I want to make sure I make it clear, because I'm not making excuses. I do feel empathy and bad for anybody who hurt anybody else and stuff like that. And this is why it's difficult for me. This is why I don't want to choose sides, because I don't know any of these people, right? I'm only seeing them in the community, right? So I can't pick sides.
Nothing.
I
understand. I couldn't let you go on and say nice things about him when they're just not true. Is all I'm saying. I'm here to speak the truth. So we can move on, though.
Yeah, let's move on. And let's just leave that one alone. But is there any other tea anything big current? My mother gonna curse me out. Any current thing that you want to tell us?
Will you tell your mother hello for me and tell her I'm a big fan?
I will. Oh my
Huge
God.
fan.
Hold on.
Big fan.
She's
Big
up.
fan.
Hold on.
Big fan.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if Mama Flip is Grandma Flip is up. Hold on. I can't believe that I don't even know if she's here. She probably asleep. How is she asleep? She gonna be like, why are you waking me up at 2:00?
I honestly thought Madam was gonna come on. I was really looking forward to this, and I'm kind of disappointed.
I'm surprised that he didn't come on. Grandma Flip is sleeping. I'll play it.
Are you really surprised? You guys are trolling me, right?
Yes, I feel like he can hold his own or whatever, but just like we said,
No.
believe everything.
If he
says.
can't control the environment, he's not coming up. That's not the way it works.
I don't agree. I'm actually surprised that he didn't come on either because he's the one that asked to come up. Oh, here's Mama. Mom! Sorry to wake you. Are you watching the live? All right, tell my mother what you said. Go ahead. Tell my mother what you said.
Hi, Mama Flip. Big fan.
Grandma Flip. Grandma Mama.
Grandma Flip.
Can you see? He said that they said that they're a big fan of yours, Mom. Yes. They said they're big fans. Say that they wanted me to say hi to you and say they're big fans of yours. You see how they love you? They don't love me. They love you.
True.
She said hi.
Looking good, lady.
He said you're doing good. All right, so I'm on live now with them, so you'll watch later. I just wanted to make sure that you
tell her we're talking politics.
He said, thank you. We're talking politics. You know, I told him that you don't like me. He said, not in my channel. You hear? Not in my channel. You hear, right? You don't need to hear what we're talking about. We are bad. We are misbehaving right now, Mom. Late night smarts. Right? I'll talk to you later. All right, baby. Bye. Bye. Mommy said bye.
Oh.
Mom said bye.
Oh, so cute.
Oh my God. Yeah, a lot of people love her and stuff like that. So yeah, so what we talking about? I don't think Bad Bet is afraid. I'm surprised he didn't actually come up. Poor Grandma Flip was asleep. No, she's not. I promise you. She's not asleep. She's watching slots. That's what she's doing.
She's probably watching Brian Christopher. Exactly. I'm over
she loves him. She loves him. She introduced me to him. She loves him. She really does.
Done. I know. Done over it.
Okay, let's leave it alone. Okay, so who else? So we talked about two different people. Okay, we talked about Bad Bet. We talked about Didi. We talked about BC. Anybody? Handpay. Let's talk about Mr. Handpay right now for a second. And I don't want to get sued. But what are your thoughts about Mr. Handpay? Because I really like him.
Well, first of all, as an investor into Mr. Handpay Enterprises, I am under a legal obligation to not talk about it. Okay. I'm only joking. That was the biggest fucking scam in the entire world. Could you imagine selling? Again, I understand that it's you can do whatever you want as an investor and spend your own money, but that was and then to pull the table games content from his channel and then move it over to another one called the Felt Life or whatever it was.
Why not?
That's what I don't understand. Like, so he gets people to invest.
Okay.
And then moves all the table game content to another channel. That's what I didn't like.
Well, did he get okay? Hold on, then I'm confused.
Hold on. Were you an investor?
No, I was not. I was just only joking. You think I would invest in that shit?
Okay.
Come on.
I didn't
behave. We want to have we want to have an honest conversation without dragging, please. Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Please. No, I'm actually, because I did a live about him. I was very happy when he came on my live because I was shocked that he even showed up on my live and stuff like that. Because I was talking about how we met and how he treated the look he gave me, and he came in very nice, telling me that he remembered that moment. So it was a funny moment between us, and I would love to talk to him and do business with him one day because he's part of the East Coast. He's an East Coast Titan, so I want to meet with him and actually talk and work with him. With that said.
He's from the Midwest.
What are you talking
He's
about?
from Wisconsin. He just goes to Foxwoods.
Well, he's always here. So
we're not claiming him, Mama Flip. Can you
stop, please? He's in the East Coast. Who else? Okay, give me one of the 1%ers that's in the East Coast constantly. Give me one. Besides Mr. Handpay. They have easy.
He comes out often because Foxwoods blows him on the private jet on the way there. It's of course. It's
then I would on that jet too. But no, anyway, I'm warring with Foxwoods. So but here's the thing with him. Okay, so after the live, somebody came in and they were very upset about the fact that the investors. They say they only get $1 a month, right? And I did a live about it, and I was actually talking to the person that actually did it. Now, for me if you're investing with him, right? Aren't you invested to support his channel?
No, you were investing because you were buying a piece of
fresh
it.
tea to me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you were. You didn't know about this? Oh my God! So
I knew about the investment because I almost invested. I almost invested on the smaller tier. I just didn't have the money at the time because I was interested. So I know about the investment. Yes.
Yeah, he was raising what it was $2 million total on the 2 rounds that he put. Yeah, he raised $2 million, and you were buying a piece of his future ad stream revenue.
Yeah.
That's what you were buying.
Mhm.
So the numbers didn't make sense though, based upon what you were buying and what you were buying in at, and how long it would take to get your money back. You'd be decrepit by the time you got your money back. And again, I didn't like the thing where after he raised the money, he took all the table game content off of Mr. Hampe and moved it over to a new channel called the Felt Life.
So
which
was the investment based on his slot play and the table?
it was very specific that you were buying into the Mr. Hampe YouTube channel. That was it.
Okay.
So again, I didn't like that. Again, at the end of the day, people can make their own financial decision and their own investment and do whatever they want to do, and no one's judging that. Again, he seems. I will give him this. He's definitely a gambler. He is authentic as it gets. It's just raising $2 million from your subscribers with a very little chance they're ever going to get a return on their money. I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, but is it him or is it the people that decide to invest in him? Because to me, maybe I'm naive because I have a tendency of being naive about this. I was a little annoyed with the person that came on my channel, and I say, and I'm going to say again, Mr. Hampe, if you see that, reach out to that person who has an issue with your investment. But I'm a little annoyed. I'm like, you invested in a channel, right? You invested in someone, right? We know gambling in the gambling community, you win some, you lose some, right? So being mad because you're not getting your money back when you invest in gambling,
by that logic, though, that means that D Lucky's not guilty of what he's doing, and I completely disagree with that.
Okay.
D Lucky's taking advantage of people, and I'm not saying that they're related, but like my main thing is with D Lucky being a complete fraudster. Yeah, there's fine print in there or whatever, but people aren't reading the fine print. You're putting up videos of just winning massive wins or whatever like that. D Lucky doesn't know fuck all. It's a complete fucking waste of money. But it bothers me to no end. So I don't. But I've had many people tell me that they're like, well, that's people's financial decision to buy into him or do whatever, and it's just like I don't agree with that. I think that is a complete scam and fucked up and reflects on everybody in the community, myself included, and I have a big problem with that.
I mean, Mega Mike, what about you? And then I want to chime in on this too. Go ahead, Mega Mike. What's your thoughts?
On D Lucky? Oh, if you were, I mean, what is the education, high school graduation percentage in Hawaii? I have to know, because the amount of dumb Hawaiians that are willing to give this guy $3,000 just for him to walk them up to a slot machine is fucking insane. If you fall for the D Lucky scam, you're a meth head. Shout out Bad Adam. I'm only kidding. That's a joke. I mean, that's the joke. Listen, shots fired. But listen, he likes to throw some digs. We're just throwing them right back. No big deal. No, again, that one's as clear as day. Now, again, the difference between a D Lucky thing and Mr. Hampe is you knew with D Lucky that's just a plain scam. With Mr. Hampe, yeah, there was a potential that you were going to get a return on your money. But just like any investment, there's a chance of losing your money. I just think that
that's what I don't know. You see, that's what I'm saying. Also, Mr. Hampe is not the only one that's doing it. I think the big jackpot is doing something similar, and also the big
payback, something like that. I'm not sure if
payback is doing something similar. So what I'm saying is that, in my opinion, only in my opinion, I could be wrong, I felt that Mr. Hampe and all of them was asking people to invest in them and their channels, right? To help build them up in order so they could have the capital, right? But to me, it's like a stock market, right? I'm buying stocks. If they make money, I make money. If they lose money, I lose money. That's a chance I make. So who am I now after investing on a channel, right? Because I know it's an investment to support that channel because I like that person. I like what they're doing. I want to invest them. If I make money, yay. But who am I to expect money back? And a gambling community when we know gambling is gambling? You see what I'm
Because
saying?
you weren't investing in Mr. Hampay playing top dollar. You weren't investing in him gambling. You were investing in his revenue that is made from the video that goes up. You weren't gambling with Mr. Hampay. You were gambling on his return of what he makes from AdSense from YouTube. That's what your gamble was. Mr. Hampay could have won $12 billion. You would have got nothing if the video didn't make any money.
Right.
So that's the difference. You weren't investing in him as a gambler. You were investing in him as a content creator.
Okay, so I got it wrong. So you're saying to me that the investment was based on the AdSense, not based on the winnings. I thought it was based on the winnings.
No, it was just the AdSense
yeah,
revenue.
Yeah, I think Mike's got it right there.
Okay, so if it's the AdSense, then he has an even bigger and better ground to stand on, because we all know that the AdSense is shit, right? We all know that we're only making pennies off a dollar. Are we all aware of that, right?
Right, but I mean, when you're a channel that has as many views as he does, those pennies add up.
But if you have
I would have had to look at this fine print, which I did not, so I don't really have much of an opinion on the whole handpay thing.
But I definitely know for a fact, because we are now 7,000. Grandma Flip and I are lucky if we even get $120 per month from AdSense, and we have 7,000, and we get views. When I say it's pennies, I mean it's less than pennies. So let's say if we are looking at the AdSense based on what I see, and he have 1,000,000 subscribers, he have billions of views, and he has an AdSense check, and he has multiple investors, and he has to split it up, right? That means that based on what I know, people are not going to be getting their money back that quickly. That's just me.
Yeah.
But again, I could be wrong. I'm just making it on my basic understanding. I don't understand. But either way, at the end of the day, if you decide that you want to invest in something, right, it doesn't work out, right? Right? Who are you to blame? Are you to blame the content creator, or do you blame yourself?
Well, I understand, but at the end of the day, this was what makes no sense is he raised $2 million. And these people thought that they were going to get their money back at some point based upon him saying, I'm a very successful YouTube channel, and here's how much money I make. And I think they thought they were going to get it back faster. I don't know. I will say, Mama Flip, it is impressive that you guys make about $100 a month from AdSense. That's 3 times what SD Guy makes, and he's been around a lot longer than you guys.
Oh, SD makes money.
No. SD makes money on his EBT card. Thanks,
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know right now with the government shutdown. Let me
tell you, it's so hard. It's so
he
hard.
might go hungry. Who knows?
But okay, let's end the Mr. Handpay segment of it. Another guy that I really like and appreciate. I don't agree that he is scamming anybody. I actually like the investment idea. I almost invested myself, and I just didn't have the money at the time because I really wanted to invest to support his channel. I really didn't think about it as an investment of me getting my money back, because I thought it was like a gambling thing that I was going to, like the stock market. I'm going to put it in. If he makes money, I make money. If not, so that's how I thought of it. If I'm wrong,
as long as it's sold to you that way, then I have no problem with that. But if it is sold as you're going to make money, this is the next best thing against crypto or whatever, and that's not what it is, then I have a problem with it. But like I said, I didn't really pay attention to this whole thing when it happened, so I don't have much of an opinion.
But anyway, I like him, and we're gonna rest that one and stuff. I hope that he's able to reach out to that guy that came on my channel and started talking crap, and then he knows that there's people that's very unhappy with his situation, and he resolve it. So we leave all that. So, oh Lord, this was an amazing conversation. I don't think there's anybody else. Oh no, I do want to talk about somebody else. What do you guys think about the war between ND and Mr. Handpay, where Mr. Handpay accused ND of actually lying to his subscribers because he is using fake money? What's your thoughts on that?
I agree. He's probably 100% correct that he's just using fake money, but at the same time, I'm like, duh. So I don't know. I don't know.
Thank you. Because I went on live today and showed several emails that I've gotten, and I brought up the emails about my previous live about several emails that marketing company reached out to me, and there was a guy in Hong Kong, and I showed the email where he said, because the reason why he told me where he was from is because I say I work for a political. I have my job is political, and I'm gonna have to get approval in order to even have to work with you. And he came out and he said, you know, we from Hong Kong and we're not set up yet with all the regulations in America. And once we do, we'll get back to you. But I said to them in my life, I said, I reached out when he sent me an email. I was interested because he said I can make you money off your channel. Being a stock channel, we are paying for it on our own, right? And we don't have the money all the time. So it would be great to have somebody like an online stock community, somebody come in and say, hey, I'm going to give you money so you could continue to play stocks and stuff like that. I was totally interested, but because I have a bigger job, I couldn't do it. But if I was a regular hustler and I wanted to do my stock channel to grow and continue, why wouldn't I take the opportunity? Why is that bad? I'm hustling like everybody else.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
I have a very my opinion on this is just very stern. It's very just to the point. If you're going to promote an unregulated casino in the United States of America that really goes to market to American players, where they're playing in jurisdictions where it's not allowed, and there's no government or gaming commission that can oversee the wagering that's going on, I have zero respect for it. If I understand that these companies are throwing a lot of money and they operate within a gray area where sweeps coins and this and that, and I understand that, but it's unregulated at the end of the day. There is no way to know what the RTP is on these games. There's no way to know that what's being done is fair. If you're going to promote an unregulated casino, I just don't support that. I don't like it. And that's just my opinion. If you want to go get a deal with, you want to go get a deal with FanDuel or DraftKings or BetMGM, that's perfectly fine. It operates within, legal states, and I'm totally cool with that. But if you're going to do these unregulated things that operate offshore, I don't support it. And I just don't like it. I think it's very predatory. And again, it's preying upon people that watch slots like to gamble. And now they could do it from their home in an unsafe environment, basically, because you don't know whether what you're playing is fair. So just my opinion, I don't support any of these channels that do all the sweeps, coins, things. And on top of that, they're playing with fake money. They're making people think that they have a chance of winning. I just don't like it. Just my opinion. That's where I stand.
Thank you, man. But before you said, since you said DraftKings, I have your T-shirt on. Call me. Just in case y'all saw that.
DraftKings is regulated though. When the markets that they're in, they're regulated, so like that's okay.
Yes.
But Chumba is not, and is not okay to promote Chumba, because that's if it's not regulated gambling and you're promoting it as gambling, it's a scam. It's just the end of the day.
Well, they got apparently they got shut down last year. I'm seeing and everything like that. So I was
but Chris' sister made her money and is gonna run off in the sunset with it. So whatever, fuck off.
Okay, but we said that we're not gonna continue that conversation. But
you said that. I never said that.
I said it. But okay. For example, now let's go back. What exactly is fake money? Let's talk about. Oh, before we go that. Mr. Happy, please do not send me a cease and desist. I have not.
That's one of the reasons I was mad it would have come on, because I wanted to ask you.
Like Northwest Gambler, why you over here starting some shit with me? I love Mr. Hampe, and I would love to collaborate with him in the future. That's it. I am not saying anything bad about investment, because again, even though the guys disagree with me, I think that I read it differently. I thought that we were investing in him and his channel. And it was just like any stocks. If I make money, you make money. If I don't make money, you don't make money. That's just the way it is. So please don't send me no sisters and sis. I'm good. Now, with that said, what is exactly fake money and why is it a problem? If somebody comes to you, and I'm not talking about the fact that you're lying to your investors and stuff like that, you're lying to people. Like, okay, so one of the issues that I really had with, there's a lawsuit that's out there, and the content creator is being sued because people are blaming that content creator of influencing them in gambling. How is that? How do you influence grown folks into gambling? You're gonna gamble, right? It's almost as if you see me gambling, all of a sudden I'm going to be playing because you decide to go to the casino and play because you saw me gambling. Is that fair?
Well, how about look at it from this standpoint? I as a content creator have real money with real risk at the casino, and you as a viewer are watching somebody play money that you feel is real money, right? That's why you're watching it. If you look at any of these slot companies that put up demo videos of a new game that's coming out or whatever, their videos don't get shit on it because the viewer knows that it's fake gameplay. So if the viewer knew that it was fake gameplay, they wouldn't be interested in watching it, and that it just shows that by numbers. So that's why it is if you ask me, it's lying to your viewers. And yeah, I have a big problem with that because then there again, it also reflects on other creators. If you find out that you've been watching Jackpot Fantasy for a while, for example, and you find out, oh, they're not actually betting on a real machine or whatever, when you go to watch other creators, myself included, you are going to be having in the back of your head, is this real gambling? Should I want to watch this? And you're really like screwing up the community that these other channels have built with legit play and have legit paid for, and you're leeching off of that goodwill and that viewer base that they've built up. You are shitting all over that, and I have a big problem with that, and I think that that's a legit reason.
Okay. I just want to say that with Jackpot Famous, please don't give me a sister desist. We're not talking about you.
Jackpot Fantasy. I mean, what?
Oh, you said Jackpot Famous. You meant Jackpot
Famous? I'm sorry. I meant Jackpot Fantasy.
Okay, thank you. Because I heard Jackpot Famous. I'm like, Lord.
Right? I could have the name wrong. Jackpot Fantasy. And they don't deny doing this, but we all know why people watch that channel. They think that it's real or whatever. They're by far not the worst ones out there. There's plenty of other channels out there that just have slot machines in their house, Buffalo Barb, that are just, playing it on fake play or whatever.
He's throwing names in there.
So it was something that was always going to happen. There's nothing you can do to stop it, but it's still at the same time really fucked up, and I don't have to like it, and I don't have to like you for it. Like,
okay, hold on. I need to address Northwest Gambler. Northwest Gambler, you don't know who the fuck I am. So let me check you out for a second. Let me check, because Northwest Gambler wants to have a moment with me. Fuck you and fuck everything you stand for. Okay. First of all, I've already made it perfectly clear the reason why I like Mr. Handpay. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. I like him because I met him. But so just in case, so let's bring the tea in here. Okay. Since you want to bring it to yourself. I met Mr. Handpay on several occasions. The first time I met Mr. Handpay, he was very warm and welcoming to me and my mom. You understand what I'm saying? You understand?
I think Northwest was just kind of being funny. I
understand, but let me have a moment. Thank you. Let me talk. Because you talk about if you write it in your honor, you're gonna be pregnant. Let's first of all,
I think that's kind of funny, if I'm being honest. I just all right. I gotta stand up for Northwest. I'm sorry.
I'm glad Northwest, but let's have a moment though. Okay. The reason why I like him is because I met him in person and he was very welcoming and wonderful to me and my mom. That's why I like him. I met Matt, Vegas Matt. I like Vegas Matt too, but Vegas Matt was kind of more a professional, welcoming, thank you coming. Whereas Vegas was Mr. Handpay gave you a big hug and made you feel welcome. I like that personality, and I've liked him since then. All right, so that's how I feel about people that I meet and I like. So I'm gonna ride his ass as much as I want to ride his ass because I like the man. All right. And that's it.
Well, when Sister gives you a hug when you meet him and you want to sell that off as authentic, I'm going to tell you to go fuck yourself because it's just
you probably will. But the thing is, but this is a prime example of what we were talking about early on, SD guy, right? If I meet somebody and I genuinely like that person, right? And I don't know and they have not done anything personally wrong to me. You understand? Of course, I'm empathetic to the stuff that they did to other people, right? But I don't know these other people. I don't know their story, right? I only know the person I'm seeing it. How can I choose side and decide, oh, I'm not going to like this person when they're generally showing me warmth and welcome? How do I not like that person? Because I don't know nobody. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know nobody. That's what I'm saying. And this is the problem that I'm having as a community, because a lot of us are brand new coming to the community. We're trying to build our channel. We're trying to collaborate and stuff like that. How am I supposed to pick a side and say, look, I'm not gonna fuck with Mr. Handpay because SD Guy or Mega Mike and everything said that he's bad, when I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any receipts. He hasn't hurt me. He hasn't hurt my kids. He hasn't hurt my money. He hasn't hurt my pocket. All he should show me is a good guy. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think any of us expect you to know everybody right off the bat or anything like that. I'm
sorry, don't have me dive. He said, hold on, I'm talking about getting SD Guy pregnant, not you. Oh, my bad. Oh, shit. I'm so sorry. If you were talking about SD Guy, forgive me. Forget everything I just said. I apologize. But go ahead, SD Guy. Go ahead, SD Guy. Go ahead.
I'm not going to hold you. I'm not going to block you because you're a sister supporter or whatever. I'm just, you're right. Don't hold the sins of Dirty Diana against the rest of the chat. Just because she blocked you because you didn't take her side or whatever, that's not the rest of us.
Exactly. No, and I appreciate that. Yes.
Yeah. So,
but you see that, right? Exactly. I'm not gonna hold everybody else.
But most people are like that. But that's just life, though. I think that's kind of just human nature. I think. I mean, but I agree with you. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
But that's exactly it. This is why I say clearly, like, a lot of people got and I'm telling you, you know why it's Mega. You know why I started getting a lot more attention recently. Did you hear what I talked about?
I heard you showed your clan like Dirty Diana did. That'll get your channel rocking anytime.
Yeah, I wish. Let me tell you something. Y'all don't want to see it. I promise y'all. It's 58 years old. It's old. Y'all don't want to see it. But no, that's not why I started getting more attention. Mega Mike, did you hear what I said? Why I started getting more attention?
I did not hear. Please tell me why you started getting more attention.
Because I started because of Bad Bet Adams. That's what I started getting more attention.
You're gonna give him credit? What the fuck?
No,
You're gonna give him credit?
I promise you, SD Guy. Nobody. I've been talking about these things for 2 years. Everything. Go to the back of my channel. I've been having meetup, meet new content channels. I've been doing watch parties for 2 years. I've been talking about subject matter. Nobody paid attention to me. It could be a coincidence. It could be. But why is it all of a sudden Mr. Handpay came on my live the other day to listen to me? PD Slots came on my live the other day to come in. And a good question. SD, how did you know to come to my live today? I just finished talking about you the other day. How did you know to come in my live and check
the algorithm works in mysterious ways, lady.
So you mean, okay, so maybe it's because the algorithm, but it just seemed really weird to me, and in a wonderful way, that a lot of people are now eyeballing my channel that never did before. And I promise you, I'm not trying to give nobody any credit that's not deserving. I just realized that all of a sudden, like, once this one content creator started talking about me, everybody started watching my stuff. Everybody's now surprised about my take. I'm getting comments about stuff that I said, I'm brand new coming in here talking shit, when I'm like, yo, I've been talking shit for a year and a half now. Now y'all coming to me now? Go back and see my other lives. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how I feel. That's why I felt. I just wanted to make sure that you guys understand.
It's because you cannot escape Bad Adam. He's always fucking on. So yeah, if you want to, I mean, yes, he might mention you, and then but again, you hit that live button, he just pops up. No matter how much you tell YouTube, please do not show this to me. He just pops up anyway.
But I think the hate is there, though. I think the fact that he talked about me and he gave me some, wonderful words. I think a lot of people who is mad at him now started paying attention to me more closely. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how I feel. But if it wasn't for him, I don't know if people would have, or even the algorithm, maybe because of him, more people started watching me, and then YouTube paid attention and started spreading me wide. And you see, I said spread wide after what we just said is disgusting. But you understand, started sharing my video live. Now I have more people coming, which I really appreciate. I really appreciate the fact that I just finished talked about you, Casino Realness. I literally was talking about you on my live just the other day. Like literally. Like, all
I
right,
can't, I
nothing
can't
bad.
tell you why it was, but just
Nothing bad, nothing bad. I was like, you know, something. I said that I watch you. I was saying, what did I say? I said I watch you all the time for the tea, because what happened was, Dirty Diana sent me to your channel, right? Because she said that you had something about a sis and the sis,
What are you
right?
laughing at?
He did. She did. She's like, because she said something about sis and the sis on her channel. I'm like, sis and the sis? Who? Who's sending a sis and the sis? She said, even though he hates me, he talks shit about me, go check out Casino Realness. He'll give you the tea. And ask him on his live who did it. But by the time I went on your live, you already shut down. And I've been watching, I mean, I've been watching you for a year and a half, but I was like, okay, who was he talking about? And that's when I went and watched
I'm
it.
so sorry to hear that, Mama Flip.
So she did
that is a long,
to you.
that is a long time to watch that guy. Oh gosh.
It's crazy. So yes.
Oh my God.
Flip, when you live, hold on. Somebody said when you live last week, your live was going in and out. So, came in the chat and
My camera is going in the red now, so my battery is dying. It's been a wonderful 2 hours, and it was wonderful meeting you. But I do need.
oh my God, thank you
Good
so
night.
much for being here. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I really
mine is
appreciate it.
also dying.
Meg,
All right,
Mike, thank you for
bye.
the laughs. I appreciate it very much. Big fan, and look forward to seeing you again, Mama Flip. Invite me on anytime, okay?
I will. Bye. Thank you so much.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you for coming. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Mama Flip, thank you. Have a good night as well. Always a
Thank you
pleasure.
so much.
I appreciate
It's
it.
always a- Please come back and please send people to me. It's amazing, and good night. I didn't expect this amazing
Thank you.
live. I really appreciate you guys. And
Oh, of course,
we'll
anytime.
come back and talk about more tea. I promise you.
Yes, for sure. For sure.
Bye. Bye-bye. All right, hold on. So yes, Patty Longside, how are you? Mama Flip, when you were live, someone came in the chat and said, yeah, it was a woman. It looked like it was a woman. I see why people don't like you and talk about you. He said you don't know how to stream. Yeah, I'm old school. That's the thing. I'm old school, right? So two things is happening. One, people don't understand, Patty, that I do incognito lives. Okay? That's what people don't understand. I do incognito live. What is incognito? We don't have permission to stream at a lot of locations. Okay? So if we don't have permission to stream in a lot of locations, that means I can't be showing people that I'm streaming. I try to explain that. And that's what my mod be telling people. She's incognito, she's incognito, she's incognito. So what I do is I have an actual bracket that I put here on my chest. And I showed the bracket before a couple of times. Let me see if I have it here. It's right here. Right? I've spoken about this several times. Here's the bracket that I put on my chest, right? I put the bracket on my chest with the camera and I hide it like with a coat and stuff like that. And that's why it's all like this, because I'm trying to show people that we playing slots because I don't have partnership. We are in the East Coast. They don't give partnership. They don't allow people to film in the casino. So I'm incognito. That's how I get my content. Now, I try to explain to people every once in a while, I will look at the phone. If I have a chance, I will look at the phone and respond. But this is why I need my mods, so that my mods can let everybody know that she's incognito and she's trying to film the best way I can, right? The other day, and then I have my mom. So I'm filming, I'm incognito. So I'm trying to film my slots. And my mom, who's my partner, she wants you guys to see her slots, her wins too. So I'm going back and forth, right? So that's why I tell people all the time, like, I appreciate them coming in and watching my slots and seeing what type I'm on. Also, I am 58 years old. I'm not 100% content creator. I'm still learning in the game. But I appreciate people coming in. But if you don't like what I'm doing, then move on and leave, because I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to change it because I want to continue to film my slot plays. They're stopping us from filming. I have to do what I have to do to get the content that I want to get out. If you don't like it, thank you for coming. Thank you for the views and keep it moving. That's how I felt. But thank you for telling me that. Yes. You know, I am the algorithm. Donald Trump brought all of us. Oh, Lord have mercy. Northwest gang. I don't even know why you brought that man in here into my life. You know how I feel today. Yesterday was a bad day. Yesterday was a bad day. We don't want to bring his name in here. We don't want to, because my grandma Flip told me not to talk politics. So, you know, I'm just going to leave that alone. Slotted, how are you? How are you? Thank you for being here. It's 3:17 in the morning. I know you want to go to sleep. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. You said, I think he or she was mad because I kept pausing. Okay, but the Wi-Fi in the casino, and they want you to read the chat more. They should leave it there. Yeah, exactly. And I was very upset about that because that casino never have bad Wi-Fi. I don't know what was going on, but we had a storm. It was icy weather in the casino. I mean, in the area. So I'm thinking that impact the phone because I've never had that bad of Wi-Fi in that location. That location have amazing Wi-Fi, and I was not even in a bad area, so I didn't even know what the hell was going on. That live was just a pain in my eye. It was too. I was trying to show everybody because I think we met. I went there. It was Tuesday. I went there to meet Mike, who is our advantage player, and he was showing us how to do the advantage play. And that live was just so frustrating. And then I ended up losing a lot of freaking money that night. So it was just frustrating. That's another reason why I'm not live tonight, because it was disgusting. So I get that the person was frustrated, but I just don't like the disrespect. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't like a content creator and stuff like that, then say like, I don't like you. I'm not gonna watch you anymore. But if I'm in the middle of the live and you on my live talking shit about me on my live, like, why anybody watching her and stuff like that? She don't know what the fuck is doing. Then don't be on my live. That's it. Keep it moving. Thank you for being here. Keep it moving. Because now I'm gonna have to spend the time and tell you to kiss my ass, and I don't like it. You understand? But I do appreciate critical thinkers and telling me when I did something wrong. You know what I mean? If they came and say, Mama Flip, your Wi-Fi is bad and stuff like that, I will come back another time and stuff like that. Because I kept on refreshing every time. And I knew something was wrong because every time I refresh, I had to start a new live. And that's not like that casino. Once I refresh, it goes right back to the same live. So it was just a bad night, but I just didn't appreciate the attack, But I appreciate the person coming in, and stuff like that and telling me what time it was. I just didn't like the way they talked to me. But guys, tonight was a classic night. Oh my God, I did not expect this. Thank you, SD. Guy, love SD. I know that's why people hate me. Oh my God. People hate me. People don't understand that I generally am appreciative of these people of our casino channel. I don't think people really think that I think people really think I'm fake when I'm telling you I genuinely like these people. I genuinely like the persona they give. I don't know them. I appreciate everything. The fact that SD guy came on my live and spent 2 hours on my live. Mega Mike came and spent almost an hour and a half on my live. I appreciate that because they did not need to do that. You understand what I'm saying? And if they need anything from me, I will be there to support them. Now, if somebody else come in, I hate these guys. You understand? I'm sure Mega Mike and I are completely a different spectrum of the political environment. I'm sure that if we would talk politics, we would be duking it out in the casino. I'll probably pop him in the head, and then now he's going to have to retaliate against me. You understand? But the fact that he came on my live and spoke to me, and we've been talking to each other on the chat all this time, I like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? I like that, and that's why I like all of these big content creators. That's why I like watching everybody and being part of that. And I don't want to choose a side. I respect everything everybody have to say and stuff like that. I do not like, as an advocate, I'm going to tell you, I'm an advocate because I'm a real life advocate in these streets. I'm a real life media person. I'm a real life political head. I'm real life. It's not a fake. You haven't met a fake person in me. I'm really her when it comes to a lot of this shit, right? But I'm telling you, in real life, though, as an advocate, there's a lot of stuff that I probably see in the community that I would have problems with if in my advocate hat. Like, I would have to call you out in my press hat. I would have to call you out and stuff like that. In my political hat, I would have to tell you to kiss my behind. You understand? But this is not real life right now, right? We are in a slot community and we are playing slots and we are getting together to have fun, right? We are getting together to show a good time, right? So unless I know for a fact that you hurt one of my people, right? I can't stand that piece of garbage. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let me let it go. I'm so sorry. He has to start again. Unless you hurt one of mine, right? I have to take the stance that I am Switzerland. I have to take that stance. I have to, as a new content creator and stuff. I have to take that stance, because not then most of the people in the slot community I wouldn't be fucking with, and I'm gonna keep it real. I could watch a slot channel and know what political play where they are in the political realm. I'm center Democrat. I've met every powerful leader. I have pictures with everybody. Kamala Harris, former President Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton. I met all of them. I sat in panels with them. All right. I'm her. I didn't have a picture with former President Barack Obama, but the first time I met him was in the White House. I'm her. Right. So being her, and if you know what these kids are talking about, I could now, being who I am in real life, means that half of the community are my enemies politically. Do you understand what I'm saying? Half the people in the slot communities, I could look at every slot based on what they said, the jokes they said, which way to move, the people that are around, who are Dems and who are Republicans, who are left, who are progressive, who are MAGA community, who's that, right? So for me to come in, right, and say, hey, I'm not gonna fucking voice her cease and desist letter right away. Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about, the non-West Coast, but I'll read your stuff in a minute. For me to come in and start picking sides, it doesn't make sense to me. It really does not make sense to me at all. But I will listen and I will learn. Like SD guy gave me a lot of tea this morning, so I'm going to listen, I'm going to learn, and I'm going to be aware, right? And I'm going to be cautious, right? But I'm not going to pick a side because I don't know what the other person's story is, because everybody has a story. Okay? That's where I stand on it. A lot of people may not agree with me. They might say, you're selling out, but I can't sell anything that I don't know. I'm not making money. That's another thing. I'm not making money from anybody. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry, guys. It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, again, that's just me. A lot of people may feel differently and stuff like that. And maybe one day I'll start picking sides and say, okay, I'm not gonna fuck with this person for this, that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. I don't know, but right now, it just, in where I'm at, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, it does. I just think that we are living in the crazy times as it is, and so many different people. There's so many people that's eyeballing us, right? And so if I pick a side, then I'm going to exercise a whole group of people, and in the slot community where it's supposed to be fun. It's not my political community, because I tell you, if it was my political community, then we're going to be fighting. Like, I used to fight what I call pro-gunners all the time. They did a whole piece about me, right? They call me, I'm a former Marine veteran. They did a stolen valor piece. They complained to the military. People were submitting letters to the United States Marine saying that there is a avid that's lying about her service. That's how deep it got with me. These people was dragging me for many years. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want to bring that kind of energy, that kind of anger, that kind of fight that I have in my regular advocate life into the slot community. I just don't want to do it, So unless somebody give me some shit, I'm just going to take them at their face value until I find until something else happens, until they move until they move. What a thing. I'm thinking of chess. I'm thinking of a lot of whatever. Y'all know what I mean. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everybody being here. I think North wanted to say something to me. What did you say? Okay, you said that. No, don't get getting me into don't be getting me in trouble. I can't stand that piece. Bye, SD. She doesn't know me well. she's gonna think you're serious. No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people that loves Donald Trump. And that's why I don't have people watching my other channel, because I talk mad shit about Donald Trump on a daily basis. Okay. So I tell people, do not go look at my other channel right now, because I'm still the same person here. I just choose to compartmentalize it and not bring my political views to this community. But I talk mad shit about Donald Trump and stuff like that. But I am willing, like I said, I call the community MAGA brothers and sisters, because I am willing to decide that I will be able to collaborate, hang out, drink with anybody across the political circles, because that's what this community is about. We have a bunch of people who believes different things, who support different things. As long as you're not a racist or a sexist or a hatred, don't call me the N-word, because it's going to be a problem. You understand? Unless you don't disrespect me or anybody around me, all right, then we good. We don't have to agree on the same political thing, because people, that's not how the real world is, right? So that's in the slot community, because it's about having fun, drinking, having good times, and going home. None of these people are going to invite me to their house for dinner. I'm not going to invite them to my house for dinner. I'm not having a relationship with anything. They're not having a relationship. I'm not tapping ass with nobody. They're not tapping ass with me. They ain't coming after my kids and stuff like that. It's about fun. Period. Right? That's how I see it. Now, once I get to know the person, if it becomes a problem, then it's a problem. But right now, I choose to be the person that I am going to be open to all possibilities, all collaborations, meeting, having fun, and just go about my business. You know? So, yeah. She don't know me. That's funny. That's funny. He said, oh, God, I don't know. She doesn't. I didn't know she doesn't know. No, it's when you are out of line. You look like, I didn't know she know. I don't know what she knows. It's under a cease and desist letter right now. He about to get on you. Go ahead, keep on in Northwest. Keep going. You're so good. Oh my God, you're so funny. Okay, fucking voice text. Send her a cease and desist letter right now. He doesn't have my number. Oh my God. I was there twice. They kicked me out because I was too old. I don't even know what that means. Oh my God. Thought we wasn't doing politics. We're not. But I just want to make sure everybody understands. Never politics. I could care less who anyone votes for, as long as we all go back to hate. Oh Lord, Northwest. Stop. Oh my God. I'm gonna leave you alone. Where your son hip hop name? His name is Queen's Flip. QUEENZFLIP. That's his name, Queen's Flip. Oh my God, you're so funny. Not you're getting her raffled up tonight was gold. Yeah, I know, man. I cuss her. What? I was about to get on his. I got on his ass. I'm like, what? Who the fuck you talking to? This is. You see how that's how I'm trying to be a good person. SD. I'm sorry you saw that side of me. I try to be a good person, but I keep it real. I will get on somebody's ass in a moment. Play with me if you want to. And don't even let me start talking about your children, your grandchildren, your future past generation. I get bad. I get really bad, which is horrible. Grandma Flip hates when I does. Oh my gosh, she sure does. That's Swaggy says she sure does. I do get mad. You can come over for dinner anytime you wish. I'm not sure if that's an invite, but I would love to. I would love to one day meet up with you and then have that dinner, because they be talking mad shit about you when you go and eat in the restaurant. But I eat the same way. I be like, look, that be looking good. I'm like, what? The thing is, you don't show us your plate though, SD. I see you eating, but I'm not sure what you're eating. Like, you know, I need to know before you eat. What do you tell us what you have? Are you having ribs or you having greens or stuff like that? Because that food be looking good, but they talk mad shit about you. I'm like, well, they don't want to see me eat, because they're going to be mad at me. Oh my God. They said it was fun to get people riled up. It's like being with friends. If you guys can't pick on each other and still have everyone back, you can't. America's in my eyes. Thank you so much, Northwest Kamala. I'm so sorry. I thought you were talking about I was trying to ride Mr. Handpay. I was like, yo, boy, don't even try it. But thank you, everybody, for being here. This was classic. Thank you, SD Guy. Thank you so much. Again, a lot of people are going to say that I'm writing you, whatever. I've been watching you for a long time. I started watching Easy Slots. Really loved his content. I'm sorry he's not here. I loved his background. He gave me a lot of information. It's not that I agree with everything he said, right? I thought at that time he was extremely harsh on people, and I would not do that. But at least he gave me something to look at, right? I thought that he kind of bullied some people. Easy Slots, don't come for me. I thought that you kind of bullied. There was one person who specifically said that I'm leaving the community because I'm being bullied. I forgot who that woman name is. Now, I don't know if she was right or wrong. Was it her? Was it you or was it the guy? It was the woman who had a husband, and she was very pretty with blonde hair. She had a husband, and I think that was her husband. And she was the face of the casino, and then a lot of people was harassing her because they said that it was her husband that was telling her what to do, that she wasn't authentic, and she was giving them all her money, and a lot of people didn't like that. And then after that, he was showing his face, and I was like, wait a minute, why is everybody mad at her? I said, so she has so her husband is the one that's holding the camera, her husband is the one that's instructing her and stuff like that. She's the face. Why was it a big deal? Anyway, that turned into multiple episodes, and then until she no longer, she just left the community. I never understood what was the big deal with her, but so there was some situation I was like, oh, Easy's going in hard on this person. Like, damn, what did they do? But at least I was able, like, I like gossip like everybody else. I like news. I like tea. So I was able to watch all his channels so he could give me the lowdown on everybody. And I actually was looking forward to him talking shit about me, to be quite honest with you, because I was like, I think it was him that said, I didn't know. SD, I don't know if you answered that question. Was it him or you that says, I don't talk about a channel until they have 10,000 subscribers or over? So I was looking for him to find some dirt on me and start talking shit about me. But he hasn't been here for a year. So somebody else gonna have to find dirt and talk shit about me in the long run when we hit 10,000 subscribers. Anyway, guys, please follow my channel. Please follow Grandma Flip channel. It's our channel. Thank you for being here. We are trying so hard to get over to 10,000 subscribers. We did not go to the casino. What time is? Damn, it's 3:38. We didn't go to the casino yesterday because we spent a boatload. I spent, not Grandma Flip, a boatload of money on Tuesday at MGM Empire. It robbed me like a bitch. And I got mortgage to pay. So I don't know if I may change my mind and maybe go for a couple of hours tomorrow. Most likely not. But we will definitely most likely go next week. Possibly. If not next week, we got to go back. If not next week, it's going to be next payday. But I will be going live, and I will be sharing a lot of our wins, which I haven't done. I have to clip up a lot of these videos and show you how much, we don't win all the time. No guaranteed win. No guaranteed win. No guaranteed win. But I'm going to be showing video clips of all of our games in the meantime. Okay. So good night, good night, good night. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Everybody who come in and watch after the fact, please do. I am going to, 3 o'clock in the morning. I am going to go back, if nobody's live, and watch Mr. Handpay $250,000 live. Because he was talking mad shit. 3 minutes and 10 seconds. He's already powering, shotting fire on a bunch of people. Now, SD said that the reason why he said that is because he was talking about Lady Luck being in Florida. That's a lot of tea. So, I'm going to watch, right? So, anyway, I'm going to go see if I can watch Mr. Handpay. Probably come back live and do the watch party like I started doing and go from there. And if not, I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Here we go. Hold on what he said. Hold on. For the right amount of money, I might. Oh, Lord, Mr. Northwest. my god! Oh my god! He's a great. I had so much fun meeting him until the last time I met him. I felt it was before. Yeah, the last time before the last time. The last time that I saw him was SlaughterCon, but the time before then, I was like, okay, I'm wigging him out. He probably think I'm a stalker. So I promised myself that I would never approach him again. But yeah, I had a lot of fun meeting him. Thank you all. Thank you so much, Dreaming of Vegas, and thank you for saying that. Thank you, Swaggy, for being here. Let's go to bed, everybody. This has been classic. Oh, I'm gonna get people gonna be mad at me. Please don't send me sister to sis. Don't even waste your time with me. First of all, I ain't got it. Like Tasha K says, I ain't got it. Even if you come and sue me, I ain't got it. There's nothing for you to get. The house belonged to the bank. I ain't got no money. So, and I'm 58 years old. So by the time you get the money, I'll probably be transitioned out of this world. Also, I have nothing bad to say about anybody, to be honest with you, but I do appreciate the tea. And as content creators, and I know I'm supposed to believe, but as content creators, also social media, we are public figures, right? We put ourselves out there. We put our lives out there. Of course, we don't want people to talk shit about us or lie about us or disparage our name. Yes, defamation, disparage is wrong, and you should definitely continue to seek ramification if somebody does something bad to you. Unfortunately, as content creators and as slot players, when we put ourselves out there, people are going to criticize us, and they're going to get tea about us, and there's going to get feedback about us, and we just going to have to deal with it. We could choose to ignore it and be above the fray, right? And ignore it, and for whatever reason, if that's politically or financially gaining for you, you should do that. Or you could be like me and tell you to kiss my ass. Not everybody could do that. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when we put ourselves out there publicly, people are going to talk about us. You know, it's not nice a lot of the time. And we just going to have to handle it the way that we handle it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, thank you so much for the people who come in. I'm sure I pissed off a lot of people tonight. Again, I want to do this all over again. I am going to welcome SD back, Mega Mike, Bad Bet Adam. I want to have a separate live with you because you didn't come up. I expected you to come up. You didn't come up. So the next live is with me, hopefully, and Bad Bet Adam. So I'm inviting Bad Bet Adam to come on live with me tomorrow, so that we could have a conversation with no one else there, just you and I to have a conversation. You've been promising me anyway. So come up so that we could talk, so you could tell these people that talk shit about you how you feel. All right, guys. Good night. Thank you so much. Tonight was classic. Oh my God, you made my day. And I should, before I go, I have to tell you, I was kind of down. I was kind of down since yesterday. First of all, I was down because I lost a lot of money on Tuesday, and that's not a big deal. But we're getting to the point where the channel is not growing as fast as I need to. I anticipated being 10,000 subscribers by now. And I had money set aside to continue to go live so we could build our channel. And we're running out of that pot of money that I set aside, which I'm going to put more money in, but we're running out. But what's bothering me is the fact that with all the money, all the time we put in, and I guess that's why I was so annoyed with the criticism and disrespect on Tuesday, that I'm putting so much time and energy to build a channel. And now I'm only seeing that we're getting 1 subscribers, maybe 1 to 10 subscribers per live, where we used to get a lot more. Right. And of course, it could be the algorithm. It could be the way we're playing. It's because people don't like us, whatever it is. But it gets to the point where you start saying to yourself, like, does this really make sense? You understand what I'm saying? Does doing this really make sense? So I would never give up on this channel to communicate. This is my mom. I'm doing this for my mom, for myself too, but I created for my mom. So I would go broke before I let this channel go, right? Because I want to continue doing it. And also I love playing slots and everything. But sometimes you do feel down as if, things are not working the way you want it to work, So I've been thinking, strategizing different techniques in order to be able to be part of the community, not spend so much money, et cetera, et cetera. So I've been kind of down the last couple of days, but tonight was classic. Tonight was so amazing to me, and I am so happy with this live. The fact that I had the attention of amazing people, even though they're warring with other people, I really, really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, and I have to end by saying their thoughts and views are not necessarily my thoughts and views, so don't sue me. All right, guys. Good night. Good night. Thank you. Good night. Bye bye.